Previously, after coming together with the other passengers to rid a small island of some goblins and returning to the town in victory, you come across Gunther, an old dwarven adventurer who is now a carpenter. He offers aid in repairing your ship, and in exchange, you convinced the remainder of the town to come with you as you set sail for new adventure. From what information you had, you made your way to Venkor to sell the remaining goods in the hold. As word has it, they would pay more. You managed to successfully sail to the island with little issue, stopping occasionally to see if some of the islands might be worth hunting for some food. Upon arrival on the island, you witness a great sandstorm that is ever roaming the island. Deciding to land on a small, visible mesa, you set off on foot to find the town. After encountering some bandits keen to steal some of your loot and easily defeating them, you finally reach Venkor. A low-set desert town led by an orc chieftain, who offers to give you a merchant's token, a symbol that will allow you to sell goods within the area owned by the harpers, if you were to help him rid his town of the giant wasp swarm to the north. Setting out, you finally find the hive after being led by a townsman. A long drawn-out fight occurs until the queen finally emerged and you slew her too. Finding a magical gourd amongst the various corpses littering the place had Brock very excited. Returning victorious, you claim your rewards and decide to rest before returning to your ship and selling your goods. And then the last session. Previously, after departing Venkor with a lighter ship but heavier pockets, your friend Zorak has asked to return to his tribe. He was originally on his way when he purchased passage, but experienced delays with the goings-on. Given you did not have an alternate destination, it seemed the obvious choice. Zorak informs you of a ritual he must undertake, and those that are to join him are required to follow for their safety. Stopping a little early from his tribe, he departs with you and hunts his mighty bear. Adorning yourselves in the blood of the beast, you make your way to his tribe. Upon discovering his tribe is in ruins, and realizing Zorak was already aware of this, you were surprised to discover fresh footprints leading out. Heading towards the burial grounds of his village, you discover strangely dressed people digging into a barrow, causing Zorak to rage. A lot. The group charges after Zorak, killing all within. Upon clearing the barrow, a spirit rises and challenges Zorak to combat to prove his worth. Upon defeating it, Zorak is gifted a powerful magical axe, and you all begin to return to the ship. On returning to the ship, you witness another ship taking off in the distance, deciding to follow it as Zorak is still pretty pissed. Right, so you guys are all on board the ship now. You've all taken off. You've contacted Andy. He's now back in the session, obviously. And yay, he can heal you guys again. Yeah, you're chasing after another ship.
You better hope that I want to.
Can I have my bird, please?
Andy was the one who came and told us that there were enemy ships leaving. So
I see we've
Andy?
got John too. Where's Gunther?
He'd be down below. He's an old dwarf, so he's not really one for fighting. So he just kind of sits below and maintains the ship and whatnot. So
okay, well, I'm definitely chirpier today, aren't I? The cannons and stuff. Do we have an understanding on like how they work? Like, can we use these
so
things?
you would fairly be able to use them, and they're not cannons; they're mangonels. They're I know kind of ballastas.
Yeah.
Just because I couldn't find a ship model that had ballastas and not cannons.
Yeah.
They're like ballastas. You've got about 4 on each side.
Yeah.
But yeah, you understand fairly well how to use them. I mean, they've got a gear crank to wind it back, and then you put another baluster on it, and then you pull the trigger and it fires. So it's pretty easy to use. It's just you guys wouldn't be proficient in them, so you wouldn't add your proficiency to any attack.
Yep. And do any of the crew might be able to assist or
Yeah, I
no?
mean they're mostly older people, so they wouldn't really want to be part of the fight. But if need be, I'm sure they'd be able to manage, like help with the sails and fire some mangonels. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're a fair bit behind them, aren't we?
Yeah, you are a fair distance because like the ship that you guys or that Andy saw was smaller, and it did have a head start on leaving. So you guys are trailing a bit behind. It's going to take you a while to catch up.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I say to everyone, if you guys are happy, I think we just follow them from a bit of a distance because they've probably got more combat experience in the sky than us, and just kind of see where they go, type thing. What do you think?
I'm happy to do that.
I think I can't reach that far, so that'll work.
I mean, if they're the same people from your crypt, how can we be sure they have more experience with aerial combat?
True.
Those
Well-
ones down below didn't seem like they had any experience with combat.
Do you reckon charge at them? Full bull.
Oh, we don't have the ship in the.
Hey.
I think the further they go, the further your information goes.
Can we
Indeed.
get the ship's stats in our journal?
Do you not already?
No, I've only got my Raven and like what the compartments look like, but not the stats.
There you go.
Nice.
Ooh.
Need to change it to the Terrific Trio. Wow.
The what?
The Terrific Trio. That's what we named the ship.
Yeah. No, you named your adventuring party that, I thought.
No,
And
the
we
ship.
also painted the side of the ship.
Fucking hell.
Oh, okay, I must have missed that.
Good. People bored us thinking there's three of us.
Much to my dismay.
I still find it hilarious. It's a terrific trio for the 6 of you. So
Right,
5 of you.
I changed it on my end.
So happens
That's all
when
nice.
Junkman names the team.
Nothing
All
like
right. So can we see?
What if only 3 of us are terrific?
Oh,
That's a good point, yeah.
True.
And
pointy.
who is these three? No one will know.
I know who I'd say would be the terrific trio.
Definitely Brock, but yeah, I'm happy to open to suggestions.
It's definitely only Brock. It's just 3 different versions of Brock.
Him, himself,
Save
and
one,
I.
drunk one.
No, it's Brock's 3 different backhands.
It's past Brock.
It's the 1-inch
present
punch, it's
Brock,
the
and
5-inch
future Brock.
punch, and it's the elbow.
No, it's just the 3 Brocks that he sees in the mirror when he looks at me.
Yeah, he is pretty drunk. Alright, so you guys are heading after this ship full pelt, or are you going to stay back?
Well, as long as we were able to have our those of us who wanted to have rests and things like that, because you said we were like trailing behind. As long as we were able to kind of have that rest on the way en route, I'm happy to kind of go full belt.
Yeah, because your ship is bigger than it, and therefore it's a bit slower. So just trying to catch up to them is going to take a while, and that is if you are going full pelt. If you're just trying to keep them in vision, then you could probably manage it, but you're going to have to still be going pretty quick just to keep them behind you. Keep them in front of you, sorry.
I would probably say maybe we should just follow from a distance, so that way we can find where they might have a harbour, what they class as a safe harbour, and we might be able to take the whole nest down instead of just one ship.
Oh,
Well,
we get on there and
the,
interrogate.
the way my brain thinks is if it'd take a long time for us to catch up with them because our ship is slower, would that mean that if they caught on to us following them and trying to kind of get in the range, would they just fuck off and run away because they're faster?
Yeah, probably.
So do we want to
End it.
go straight for them, or do we want to go at a distance and see if we can follow them all the way?
Well, give me an investigation check, not inception. Andy.
Is it possible for a ship to be stealthy?
Sorry, inside.
Okay, I'll do that.
Hmm.
Watch me get fucking garbage. Let's go.
First roll of the day.
Woo!
Hey,
Good
that's
job.
Nice.
21. Alright, you, from your like trying to think of this tactically from your limited experience, you think maybe you could wait until night and then put everything you had into trying to catch up to them and like turning off all the lights. We could probably get you there. Could probably catch up to him. So it's you could do it, but you'd have to think about it tactically.
I mean, yeah,
And
I figure.
Danny, yes, it is possible to stealth a ship, but you know, you'd have to consider how you would do it. So at nighttime, putting out all the lights and whatnot
Mhm.
probably be the only way.
I feel like our DM wants us to wait until nighttime, put out all the lights.
I mean, is
No
Andy
idea
going
what
to
you're talking
share
about.
that piece of information of what he amazingly thought up?
Fucking bro,
His insight?
guys, men, fellows, trio,
Hey.
of which there are 3 of you. I've had a thought.
I'm gonna
Which
slowly
might
look around the room
be
and count how many
smart.
people there are.
There's 3. You don't have to count. I've already said because I'm the smart one. You can tell because of my insight check.
Hell yeah.
Nicholas rocks
What
up.
you got?
What have you got, Andrew?
I have thought it's probably a really fucking bad idea to try and ram down a ship that's like faster than us when they can just see us coming from about 1 billion miles away. So we could just wait until they can't see us and then fucking ram them down.
I mean,
How you feel about
do
that?
you have
Wait
a
until
spell that makes
night.
us invisible?
Fucking shut up. Wait until night, maybe. You know, turn off all the lights. Hope that the loud creaking ship doesn't do anything. You know, we're good. I feel like it could work.
I'm gonna like look at Andy. So like a cleric who likes swearing, going taking down ships in a midnight heist. I like
Look,
you guys.
man.
I'm in.
Not all holy men have to, you know, be boring. You know,
Adam, you've got some competition, mate.
I'm down.
Oh, I'm not holy, that's for sure. I'm many things, but I'm not holy.
Well, my
Alright, so you guys are gonna like follow it from a distance and wait until night falls and then try and capture it at night.
Yeah, pretty much. If we can like just keep it on the horizon so we don't look like we're chasing if we can to a certain point, but like just keep a vague visual on them so that way if they approach an island or whatever the case may be, we can like just hold back a bit and just wait for the nightfall and approach from there, I guess. Would be Nicholas's
Yeah.
thought
Good.
process as well.
As long as we don't lose them.
Alright, so
that's the hope.
you guys are following them. You got like that reasonable distance, even like they've already taken off, so they've got that head start on you already. But yeah, you're following from a reasonable distance. It's already close to late afternoon, given how long you guys were in the barrows for. And by the time you get the ship going, yeah, it's about late afternoon. Finally get the ship in the air and you head them off. You guys have been talking about your plan and organising it, so you start heading towards them with a little bit of a zigzag, but you've got getting as much wind in your sails as possible. And you get the sense that if you had more people on the ship, you'd probably be able to get a bit more wind in your sails. Just being able to adjust the sails to catch all of the wind. But with
I
the
think if we
limited
had
number
some
of crew,
direction from our captain as well, it might also help it go faster.
well, yeah, you guys aren't exactly experienced sailors, and a lot of them are like older people that don't have any experience sailing. So yeah, you're kind of struggling to get the most out of the ship. But you get in there. You got a decent amount of speed going, and you are following them. But yeah, you are back a bit, but you're like zigzagging away from them, so it doesn't look like you're going straight after them.
I would like to fill in Untha on our plan as well, so that when we / I myself jump off board, that he is able to steer the ship while we are.
Well, you've got John that can do it.
Oh yeah, or John.
Yeah.
You're up, John. I'll kind of like pat him on the shoulder.
He holds his hand out, like making the money symbol.
When we're back, and I'll give him like a slap on the back.
I thought you said slap, like high fived him because he's got his hand out for the money.
No, like just like a friendly like. I am acknowledging what you're saying.
Do you call him champ at the same time as you do this?
Bud,
When we're back,
Ace.
buddy.
mate.
Mate. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Danny, I want you to give me a stealth check.
Ooh.
You're the one
Yeah.
sailing.
Ooh. 26.
Okay. Night has finally fallen. You've been zigzagging around, trying to keep them in view, but not close enough that they realize you're following them.
And lights off.
Yeah. Night begins to fall, so you start turning the lights out one by one.
Is it like a switch, or we blow out candles, or what?
They're all lit. So,
Prestidigitation. I can't even say the word.
prestidigitation.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because I could stuff the
Prestidigitation.
Yes, prestidigitation. And I
Um,
snuff all the
yeah.
candles.
You can make us smell really nice while you do that.
I can. I do
By
it
the way,
constantly,
you
just don't
cast
realise it.
identify on the weapon, didn't you?
I don't have the pearl, so I can't.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna
you can
say.
you can still use it, mate. You just can't know what it does. Makes sense.
So I can still get +1
You
to
can-
damage, but I
You
can't
can
use the
still
ability.
equip it, but
Yeah,
it's
cool.
like I shouldn't have told you what it was until you had identified it.
Yeah, no,
Um,
that's cool.
But you can still equip it. It's just you got to kind of throw the dice and go like, do I do it if I don't know if it's cursed or not? But
Yeah. Well, if my dude gave it to me, I probably would think that it wasn't cursed.
true
It was
that.
from my clan. Unless he was a real dick of cheap.
No, you know he was a pretty good one, so
Yeah.
Apparently he was.
yeah, you know he was fairly.
He was honourable.
He was the chill dude.
He was super
Nah,
chill.
nah.
Cool, yeah, I would have equipped it then, but yeah, I was not use the ability.
Yeah, because you just don't know what the ability is. Anyway.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so you guys are heading off. You got all the lights out, going through it to cover of darkness. You can see this like slight glimmer of a lantern off in the distance, and pretty sure it's their ship, but it is a fair few hours away. Like you going as fast as possible, as much wind as you can get out of the sails, heading straight for them. It's going to take you a fair few hours to get up to them. So you guys just want to keep heading towards them straight up?
Yep, I think
I
so.
think that's a really good idea.
As it's getting dark, yeah, I think we're wanting to try
Do
and then start catching up.
Yeah, do they have their lights on and things like
Yeah,
that?
they have their lights on. They're still a ship, and they need to walk around. Like they need to be able to see what they're doing, so that's why they have lights on.
Yeah.
Fortunately, most of your crew have dark vision, so they can see in the dark.
I'm just
Um,
stumbling around on deck, hoping
yeah.
not to fall overboard.
Yeah, you've got like a rope tied around your waist, tied to the middle mast, just in case.
We should probably
But yeah,
do that more often.
somehow he's managed to like walk around in circles to walk around the mast in circles. So he's like tied himself to the mast.
That
Um,
honestly wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. So it's going to be a few hours. So Danny, give me another self check.
Ooh. Oh, it is the exact same, 26 again.
Oh damn. Yeah. So you're getting I think about 5 hours later, you close a fair amount of distance. You can tell that during the night they've kind of slowed it down to give their sailors a rest because they're pretty. You get the feeling that they're not entirely sure you're following them. But yeah, you've caught up to them a fair bit. Still a bit distance away, but you're definitely closer. Yeah, that
Alright.
is definitely you.
I kind of want to have a little powwow with maybe Zorak, Andy, and Nick. Brock doesn't have to be included.
Excuse me.
Um,
What in the fuck?
The,
he's
all
gonna
the
find out.
important people of the party. I like it.
Well, I kind of imagine that most of you guys are taking the opportunity to take a rest whilst you're sailing because you've got
Yeah.
sails unfurled. Asta's the one taking it, steering the ship.
I was pretty wrecked after raging for that long.
Yeah.
My body was not
You're
meant
like
to do that
just passed out, like on the
Yeah.
ground in the middle
for
of the
ages.
walkway.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a little bit of hostility towards Brock, and I'm not sure I understand where it's
you
coming
have
from.
literally tied yourself around the mast with rope, drinking.
Yeah, well,
Look.
that's unfortunate, isn't it?
I have no hostility toward the trio. Okay,
It's not hostility. It's just, I guess,
it's reverence.
a more clear direction as to who I'm going
I
to
was going to say an understanding, but yeah.
Yes. All right. So when we decide to board this ship, are we taking prisoners, or what are you guys thinking?
I hear them with my passive perception.
We could be standing right next to you. I'm just not going to be like talking to you.
Yeah, you can hear them with your passive perception, but you can't quite make out what they're saying because you're fairly drunk as well.
Okay.
I don't care if he hears the reference.
No, you
I
didn't,
just
Yeah.
you didn't want to include me. Don't take it back now.
I just don't think Brock should be involved in this decision-making process.
It's probably for the better.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think I'd like to at least get some answers just to see how they found out about that place to begin with, really.
All right. And for anybody who doesn't talk, I kind of want to make like a motion, like a with like my crossbow.
Yeah.
Pumping your crossbow.
Yeah.
You have a pump action.
Are we?
Pump action crossbow.
Can that please
Oh,
be
I'm
your
kinda
fucking
like-
weapon, please?
Kind of like rattle the crossbow bolt a bit, like load it in kind of thing.
You
That kind of
mean
sound.
That's not
racket?
very threatening. Honestly, go with
Oh,
pump action
God.
crossbow.
I mean, I'm pretty sure those are a thing. To be
Sliding.
honest, I actually think those exist.
Yeah, well, I think so too, but whether or not she would have one is up for debate.
I don't know if it is.
You guys all envisioned the gesture I was making. You know what point
Because
I'm
it's
trying to
immediate. Yeah, I get it. We're good.
Is anybody in disagreement? As I'm kind of like holding my crossbow up.
Can I hold up my flail and do the same motion?
Yeah, sure. Of course you can.
Okay, that shows my agreement.
Done. Your flail is locked and loaded.
A holy man I can relate to, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. I was gonna like lean on your shoulder, but then I realized you're
What
probably.
you're gonna do? What you're gonna do is you're gonna pat me on the shoulder and call me champ, and you're not gonna do a thing else.
Right. A holy man I can relate to. I'll pat your shoulder. What a champ.
Ugh.
You're not going a step further than champ.
This is no further. Just full stop, no further. Yeah, alright, so whilst all this is happening, so you guys are all like, everyone except Danny is taking a rest. Are you taking turns with anyone else, Danny, or is it just you sailing?
I think I'd assist her with that, because we can alternate a little bit easier with everyone else compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you guys only need like half the rest that everyone else does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're only 4 hours, so we sweet.
Untie me and I can help.
Not having a
Right.
drunk person drive the boat, Brock.
Yeah, don't you know? There's no such. You shouldn't drink and drive, man. The cops will pull you over for DUI.
Imagine just
driving, I'll
fucking
be
cop lights on
flying.
one of these.
Yeah, no drinking and sailing, please.
Alright, well, Nick, you are now sailing, so you've taken your 4-hour-long rest. Danny is now is asleep, and you're sailing the ship.
Yep.
You're getting closer and closer, but you're still a fair distance off. You feel like it's been 2 hours now, but you feel like another 3 hours just after dawn breaks, you're probably going to be on them.
Rightio.
So you hope that they don't see you when you come up behind them, but you feel like dawn is going to break before you can fully catch up to them.
Rightio.
So, do you want to keep going, or are we going to wake up Danny?
I'd
Dawn, or-
continue on going until I felt that she's had her rest, and if the dawn is approaching, I'd probably wake everyone up for a pre-dawn assault.
Alright, so it's just come a bit like dawn has just started kind of peeking over the trees, or not trees, the horizon. There is no trees.
They were the trees in the sky.
Yeah, sky
Yeah.
trees.
That is
Yeah,
very
give us a
nice.
stealth check, Nick.
Roger. Stealth. Plus 1 to that. 7.
I hope.
Oh.
Ooh.
We're doing good, boys.
Ooh.
Alright, yeah, sorry, like the dawn just starts kind of peeking over the horizon and the trees.
And Nick loudly blows on a horn to wake everyone up.
So he does one of those dad sneezes that just like echoes.
Hey, I'm only like 100 years old. I'm not that old. There's no dad sneeze here.
Sure. But dawn's just kind of peeked over. You start heading on your way down to wake up Danny, and by the time you get to the top, you realize you can hear noises from the ship in front of you. Still like a fair distance away, but you can like just faintly make out some noises, and it sounds like they're waking people up.
Rightio. I'll
Ooh.
rock
You
down
wake
to
us up?
Asta and okay, Asta, we're getting close. It's time to get out and get ready.
Can I hear the ship outside?
Not until you get to the surface, onto the deck.
Alright, well, I'll get up, kind of grab all my gear, and walk up, and then
The
sit
pump action crossbow.
and I'm like,
Insane,
"Oh,
you
no
sleep
shit,
naked
we're
or what?
close." No, as in like all my. I don't. I'm not gonna sleep with the cross. Oh, I could. Crossbow in my hand. I could.
Yeah, I imagine my axe is always very close to wherever I'm sleeping.
I'm just picturing Daddy like accidentally pulling the trigger in his sleep and just firing it off.
I'd probably definitely sleep with like a dagger.
Look,
in my hand.
If Brock held a crossbow, that would more than definitely happen.
Look, when I've been outfield, I've literally used my weapon as a pillow, so like it's not far fetched.
So
It was unloaded though. Just I have to point that out. It was unloaded.
Did Nicholas wake everyone up or just Asta?
I probably would have just done Asta, because I don't want
Yeah,
to
you would have.
disturbed the rest of the humans and slash orc, because Nicholas defers to authority and he sees Asta as authority on the ship. So
Interesting.
Much to my dismay.
yeah,
He likes
yes.
to be dominated.
to whatever
I
it may
kinda-
be.
Oh, I guess I'll walk up the stairs. I'm like, oh no shit, we're close. And I think we should start waking people up. It's now or never.
Right away, and then that's when I'd run down and wake everyone up.
As you're running down, as you run past the mast, can you untie and wake me up, please?
I'll
Never.
No,
cut
because
you
I'd
out.
run downstairs, so you're upstairs still. So
As
So-
I'm untying, I'll say, yeah, we should tie you up more often so we know where you are.
Look, I mean, to be fair, it was a peaceful night's sleep.
Yeah. I'm just picturing him like sleeping, but like completely rigid and standing upright, and everyone just walks past like, oh, he's really keeping a good watch, but no, he's just sound asleep, just passed out drunk so quickly that he didn't even slump over.
So I imagine as I'm waking up, I've already been kind of groggily, just kind of sitting there, been awake for a little bit, and as soon as I see Nicholas, I want to say bless you, please. I would like that to be a thing. I feel like
Gesundheit.
Dad's was enough to awaken a ship further away. It would probably be enough to awaken this ship.
Yeah. I thought you were trying to say that you bless him. I was like, Jesus, that's a good
No,
bless.
I just want to say bless you.
preemptive
You prefer me?
So the rest of you, Asta and Nick are waking you guys up. Asta, when you get to the top, onto the top deck of the ship,
Mhm.
you can see in the distance that the other ship has turned around and has started coming towards you.
At this point, I'm just gonna yell and just like, "Get ready, boys! They're coming towards us!"
I'll pull out my axe and say it's a good day to spill blood. And I'll look at Locke. Yeah, Nick, as I say that. Not menacingly, just like excitedly.
And after
Uh.
researching and noting and just seeing the fury that Zorak has been through, and just getting on with you guys over the last few weeks, Nicholas just nods, understands what you're getting at, and it's like, yes, he's not the naive younger elf that he probably was at the start of this. He's starting to understand who these people are now.
Just get used to us.
He's
Hell
starting
yeah,
to
we're becoming
understand
best
you. It's not
friends.
so much getting used to. He just understands the type of people that he's with.
As you guys are all like getting ready for your battle and prepping for the fight, I'm just gonna break out and do some like yoga, and say
Downward
like
dog.
you gotta limber up before a fight. So I'm gonna do like, the downward dog and all the other ones that they know about.
Yeah, I'm just picturing you running through like the rules, like from Zombieland.
Yeah.
Gotta
yeah,
limber up.
Right. Exactly right.
Sorry. In my experience as a pirate,
Yes.
what is the best ways to
Just
board?
outright saying you're a pirate now.
Well, like I just moving on. What are the best ways that we perhaps know that people board?
Alright, well, give me a history check.
Oh. That is a 6.
Okay. You can't quite remember the way that you have been taught that pirates tend to attack. You think that probably the best thing to do would be to circle them and fire some rounds at them. So you think that's probably what they'll do.
If I do look uncertain, Astor, or not really?
Actually, can I do a history check just through my own? Like, I know I'm from a natural museum, but is there any books that I may have known about, like air warfare?
I mean, if everybody's kind of local to the area,
Yeah, I wouldn't really say that air warfare would be something that would interest you, given that you came from the taxidermy area of the museum. Like your focus is more on magic and animals and creatures and whatnot, as opposed to warfare. So I don't think you really would have read a air warfare book or a book on air warfare. Someone else said something.
Does Astor, when you said, do you look like uncertain on what you're doing, Astor, or are you like still like confident?
She's pretty confident what she thinks is about to happen.
Cool.
She does know various combat techniques in airships, but this is what she thinks they'll probably do.
Can you tell us what all that?
I just said that they're coming to us. And then what I'll probably, if I see you or whoever else is around, I'll say, we've no longer got the upper hand. They're probably going to board us first after firing a couple of shots, so we should be prepared.
Yeah, just let them get close and then I'll deal with them.
Did you want me to try and load up some of these ballistas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever played Sea of Thieves?
Mm-hmm.
Just do that. Load yourself into the cannon.
Oh,
Mate, you miss the ship. Well, shit.
Risky.
You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, though, right? So
Yep.
yeah, just full send it for the boys and hope for the best.
Is I'm also just trying to think. Like, is there any like boarding planks or like rope or anything that we can kind of use to like?
Not really. Your ship is very much a transport ship. Like the only weapons it has is to defend itself. However, give me a insight check.
Ooh, I'm not very wise.
Well, that's your problem.
Do you know
13.
who he is?
Okay. You think you remember back to things that your family taught you and you were taught. You think you could potentially use some ropes to form a kind of swing to get to another ship.
From the pole, like from the mast.
From the
kind of
mast, yeah.
thing?
Like you reckon you can make some kind of like rope swings to get to another ship.
Danny, do you remember in Pirates of the Caribbean #3 at the end where the two ships are entwined and they're just swinging between
In
the
that
boats?
maelstrom there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the maelstrom.
I kind of might I don't know if I see Brock starting to drunkenly load some cannons. I might.
Ballistas, not cannons.
It puts the cannonball in first, and then the gunpowder.
Yeah.
No, he's putting the because they're ballistas. He's putting like the bolts in backwards.
I'd probably come over to
I
Brock.
would like to actually be helpful and do it properly, if I may.
Okay, well, give me a medicine check.
Where he
Brock.
does a full monk thing and he just kicks the ballista bolts.
Yeah.
My medicine is a 5.
Okay. Well, you're fairly drunk still, so anything dexterous wise right now while you're doing on the ship, you're going to take at a disadvantage.
Can I come and try to help him?
You can
Or
help.
just do it myself? if I see if it's a long pause, I'll just do it myself.
I'm sure you
Brock
can.
is such a meme,
You're
honestly.
just, you're just following him around the ship, and he's like loading up the balusters, and he's like putting the bolts on backwards, and you're like picking them up and putting them back on properly.
Here I am, just bloody loading them up, just doing my best, moving from ballista to ballista, and then here's some big orc cunt right behind me, fucking
You're
going all over and fixing them up.
You're like a toddler, and he's come out picking the mess behind you.
Well,
Not to mention that you've kind of forgotten which ones you've done, so you just keep doing a circle and just keep redoing the exact same ones that you've already done. After
think
like 3 laps, Zorak's just given up. He's like, "Fuck it."
I was
And
gonna
left
say,
it to your
you
own
saying
devices.
that I'm undoing the ones that Zorak had done properly? Because that
Yes.
would be, yeah.
You're like taking the bolt off, and then you're like firing them off with no bolt on them, and then you're like cranking it back, and then you're putting the bolt back on backwards every now and then.
can I
Why would
go?
I
Do
fire
I
them
know?
if-
Oh yeah, hold your fires.
Do I
Dude,
know
you're
the difference
fucking
between
break.
what a ballista and the Mangola is? So, like, will
Uh,
I understand that one has
Yeah,
a further
they
range?
are like large crossbows. So I'm calling them the same thing, different things, but they're the same thing in this.
Do I know which one has the longer firing range?
Not really. Like you don't really have that much experience on it. You could like just before you get to close enough to the ship. I'm sure Danny will come down and explain. But you've never really talked about the capabilities of the ship. So yeah.
Being that I'm a squishy mage and I like being from the distance, I'd probably go and talk to Asta and go, I believe range, if we can fire at these people before they get to us, the more damage we do to them from a further distance, the better it is for us. Which one of these will fire? Do you know?
Do I know?
Yeah, you would know. You would know the basics of the mangonels.
Alright.
Then you
I'll
think
kind of
this
I'll-
one and gesture to the one that it is.
I'm just gonna. I don't know if it is right or not. I'm sure the DM will tell me. I'm gonna say, yep. These ones will probably have the biggest range.
Well, you've only
and-
got one weapon type on it, which is the mangonels. Ignore the ballista on the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I don't know if there were different types of them or not, or whatever. Like different ranges of them.
I should have removed that, but yeah, I didn't want to really edit it too much. You've only got the mangonels on the ship, which are basically ballistas, I believe.
What's mangonels?
The mangonels, they can't do short range.
Oh, they're like little fucking
They're the long range.
catapults, so fuck that. You just got ballistas.
Alright.
And
Let's
they're like
do it.
I'm
giant
gonna wreck on that. You
right?
have ballistas on the ship, that's it.
Alright,
That's
fair
it.
enough. No, that works.
And yeah, you can see the range in there, but yeah, you don't have mangonels, fuck that.
Can I have a picture so I can envision it?
It's a giant crossbow.
It's like your crossbow, but bigger.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it's-
ballista, like, you know,
Oh.
Warcraft 3, where
Hang
Yeah,
on,
the
is
humans.
it like it's Desolation of Smaug, like
Yeah.
what Bard
Yes,
was. Yeah,
yes.
all right, yep.
Or Danny, it's like your crossbow, but bigger.
and
And
on
not
wheels.
No, these ones are mounted, and you got 4 on each side, and that's that's your
Yeah.
armaments.
All right. Well, then I'd head up to the
Could we
closest.
possibly-
What's that?
Could we possibly see what kind of weapons the other ship has as well?
They're still a fair distance off, so you can't quite make them up. I'm sure Nicholas could use his Raven to fly
If I had
ahead.
it.
Oh yeah, because you don't have it because you need the thing. Oops.
Okay.
No, I had it from previous. You just haven't given me the.
Oh, yeah,
token.
you
Right, I'm on a different page. That's why.
All right. So while Nick, you scatter ahead with your Raven.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm trying to say, Brock and Zorak, get ready to. I don't know if Nick is also. I don't know if Nick can multitask. Probably not with the Raven. You boys get on the ballistas. I'll start trying to turn the ship so that we have a better angle. Get ready for when they're closer that they're probably going to board. And then I'll yell to the crew, get ready to be on repairs. And I'll look at Andy, get ready to be on repairs.
I'm gonna
Danny,
climb.
Adam,
Captain.
sorry, Andy
Can
just
I
kind of like.
immediately run over to Adam because I'm going to bring him?
I'm gonna climb onto the ballista because she said get on the ballista.
And I'm definitely going to have to repair Adam.
Why did I expect this that you were going to do that? And what a surprise! I'm not wrong. Yeah. Yeah, 100% you can do that. Danny kind of like tips the ship or turns the ship slightly away from him so that because it's still a fair distance away. There's no point in turning yet, but you get ready to turn the ship. So the ship is about 800 feet away from you now. They can't hit you, and you can't hit them, but they do not look like they're going to shoot at you. They're heading straight for you. Like they look like they're going to ram.
If I noticed that,
fuck.
I'd probably yell out because I'm gonna be here on the front of the bow of the ship. I'd yell out, Asta, they don't look like they're gonna fire. They look like they're gonna ram us.
I'll start turning the ships to go parallel. I'd like to kind of swing out of the way.
Evasive maneuvers.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh my god, he's listening lazily to the left. This guy knows some of his moves. Yeah, so you turn the ship, so you start turning to face the side. They're still heading straight for you. They're turning to like try and aim towards the front of your ship, though.
Who's got the ice cream
Are
truck
they-
outside
are
their
they,
house?
Yeah, me.
Are they legit just straight up going?
They look
Yeah,
like
that's
they're
fine.
going straight for you. They're
What?
aiming
Could I
towards the
make a
front of your ship.
suggestion?
Are they close enough
Okay.
to shoot yet?
I definitely
Yeah, they're
wouldn't-
700 feet away now.
I don't know if my character would have any semblance of forethought on this, but like, could we not be like directly perpendicular to their ship when they're trying to ram us? Can we try to like sort of
I'm trying
skirt
to-
them, I guess, around to the side? So like we're trying to like minimize the amount of surface area they have to like aim toward, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to turn the ship. Yeah.
Where
I don't
might-
know if. Can I make a history check, Mr. DM? And what is the safest way that I know of that's going to reduce the impact on our ship? Is it better
Yep, give me a history check.
Ram them back. Let me on board to kill.
16.
You're fairly confident that the safest way to deal with the ram is to turn into them.
Yeah.
So as in us face them front on as well.
Turn
so we
into
both
yeah.
be
So
front on.
yeah, frontal on to frontal on is never going to work as far as you've been taught.
All right. Well, okay. Nicholas would change his change his thought process if he just looks back and can see that the guns can only shoot the full broadside like a proper naval ship. For us to understand, very little lateral movement, or
They have a decent amount of pivot, like they can kind of turn and actually aim and whatnot. But yeah, like generally it's only really used to aim slightly. Not
Yeah, it's still
turn.
like if you want to do a broadside, you got to be broadside of the ship. They don't have an angle.
Yeah.
It's just like a pirate ship from
Yeah.
Pirates
Yeah,
of the
that
Caribbean.
exactly. That's how I'm thinking. Like that, I needed that in my head basically just to understand.
Alright.
I'd
Boys,
yell
going
back.
front on.
I'm
Well,
going,
could I make?
Asta.
Can I make?
If we can divert at the
I'm
last
sure you
minute
could.
to do a quicker broadside as they're trying to pass us, if we can do a dodge or something similar, and we can use these guns or ballista, can we do that?
They have a
Andy.
smaller ship, do they have better position
Yep.
than us? Yeah. I don't
What
think
Andy
that's
wanna
gonna
do?
because I think as soon as we start moving, if we ever so off, like slightly veer off in a different direction, they're just going to continue to ram us on the side.
I mean, last
Mm.
moment, at the very last second, can we try to dodge?
We're gonna.
Not really. Like the ships take a while to turn. Like
Yeah,
they
that's
it's not like you can turn on a dime. You
Pretty big
like-
ship too.
yeah.
What do you
and-
think, Andy?
It's a cargo ship, so it does take a while to turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you saying, Andy?
So, just to clarify things, are they coming basically straight at the front of our ship? Is it like head to head?
No, so they're kind of off to the side a
They're off to
little.
the side? Okay.
They're coming in
that way?
from they're coming in from here, sort of.
Yeah.
Like, more like that.
The way that my brain thinks would be hoping for a faster ship than what we have, so it probably wouldn't work. But my immediate thought is just like go as fast as humanly fucking possible forward and try to turn into them so that we go
Yeah.
around the side of their ship, and then while we're
And we-
on the side of their ship, then we use the ballista
board.
against them
Yeah.
as we're going past them. But if we can't go fast enough and turn fast enough as to essentially like go out and around their ship, then I feel like it wouldn't be applicable, I
I
guess.
feel like if they're the speedier ship, then it's going to be imminent that they're going to
Yeah.
ram us. So I think I agree that we start to turn our ship towards them so that their hull kind of meets our hull, like so that we're eventually kind of like
The bow, you mean?
yeah.
While I'm sitting on the ballista here, I'm gonna turn and wink at Zorak.
Yeah. If that ship gets close enough to jump on, I'm fucking jumping.
Yeah, all right. So, Asta,
Sorry,
you turn the ship to
yeah.
face theirs. Once they your ship slowly starts to turn towards them, and once they realize that you're like turning to meet them head on,
Plane chicken.
clearly they're like swerved away. They're not trying to ram you anymore. However, you guys are so close right now.
How far away?
And the closer and closer that you're about like 100 feet away, but not in cannon range because you're both heading towards each other now.
If they're within
I see
120
touch 'em.
feet, I'll be trying to, because I'm at the front of the bow, so I'm at the very front of the ship here. If
Mhm.
I'm within 120 feet of range, I'll be trying to find
holding.
anyone like I can attack.
Yeah, you can certainly see on the other ship there is someone like standing up here on their ship heading towards you, so you can certainly hit them if you cast a spell.
Well, I'll stand at the very front end and I go, yell back, Asta, I think I can hit him from here. And then I'd throw a chill touch at the closest person that I can see.
Think he's got a thing for you, boss man.
There's someone. Yeah, you can certainly do that.
I mean, we're elves, we homies.
17.
Your dog. Time to be hit.
I look at Brock and just say, are we homies?
Mate, we
5
can be-
necrotic damage.
We can.
All right.
we can
As you hit them, because the guy is standing on like this part here, he's like holding onto a rope. Like he's brandishing an axe. Doesn't look like the guys you saw in the barrows. But yeah, he's holding onto a rope. He's like yelling, like he's ready to fight. You hit him with your spell, and he loses his grip and he falls off the ship.
Ah. Nice.
I got one. I'll yell over my shoulder.
I'll like put a thumbs up right from the back.
The ship is
Ah!
Thank fuck.
the ship is hit on the front right side of your ship, and ropes have been thrown over to the side with grappling hooks, and they're pulling your ships together.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking dash to. Well,
Would've
not dash,
thrown
but I mean,
something
I'm
at
gonna
those
jump
bastards.
to their boat.
Actually, is there a way to shut the top, like the gate of this, so people don't go down into the lower decks?
Not really. It's like how far it's closed is as far as it will close, because that's the only way to get up and down. The only reason the mesh is there is to, like, because it is exactly like a gate, so you can lift cargo up and down.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, all right. So Aster, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna kind of. Oh, where the hell the fuck am I? Alright. I think I was like up here or something.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you would have been at
Yeah,
home.
because you were steering the ship.
I was just like, just yell out to John, and was like, just make sure we're steering in places, just that we're safe. And we're not running into any ships.
Well, it very much looks like you're not going to be able to move because they've hooked onto your ship.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, I forgot that you said that we were grappled. I didn't know if like they were all just gonna board and that they were gonna keep sailing straight. So, all right, but we good. Just defend yourself, John, and I'll kind of run. I might go over here. And I would like to. What are my combinations? I would like to just make 2 crossbow attacks onto that man.
Yep.
Alright, so. Hand
Well, you guys
crossbow.
rolled some shit AC.
That is 9 plus 6, so that is 15 a hit.
Yeah, see it.
Is that a
Sorry,
hit?
did you say you had your raven? Man?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I had it all last game.
Yeah, that's a hit, man. Astra.
Okay. And 1d6. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Plus no sneak attack because they're not in anything fancy yet. And now I'm going to bonus action again hit.
Yep.
Uh,
You can try.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that'd be a miss. It is 9 to hit.
That is not a hit.
Alright. And pretty sure that's my turn.
Yep. Brock, it is your turn now.
I am gonna run over the ropes that they've put between our ships
Yep.
and attempt to attack that same man down the front.
Okay.
The one that I saw a crossbow bolt be shot at. So whereabouts are the ropes currently?
Just in a mix. There's no like specific area.
Okay, well I will very handsomely run across the rope
Dexterously.
and down to this man. I
Yep.
can make
Give
it.
me an acrobatics check.
17 and 6 for a total of 23.
That is indeed a hit. Yep. I'm kidding. You managed to run across the rope, and you even did a little flip, flourish at the end.
Oh, I would definitely do that because I got to show to the team that I'm not useless. So I'll make just 2 unarmed strikes against this man.
Yep.
If I can.
Yep.
First one is a 8 and what's my 8 and 6 is 14 to hit
That's a hit.
for a total of 6 points of damage. And second strike is
Yeah, you like open palm, like punch him with your fist, and you knock him off the edge.
oh beautiful.
Oh,
And
God.
he falls ever so long, screaming. And even after a few seconds, you can still hear him screaming. in the distance.
Fuck.
I'm still
Yeah.
falling.
Fuck you guys!
How much movement do I have left? Oh, that's all my movement, bugger. Alright, well, I'll yell out to that one. I'll say, oh, that's my ping. I'll yell out to him and say, what your buddy just got, that's what your captain's gonna get too. And then that's the end of my go.
You don't really hear anything in return.
Yeah, they probably can't hear me because
They can't hear you over the screams of their ally.
True.
I can't imagine that, like, actually being knocked off a ship that's flying and just, like, falling for
least-
so long.
You'll be able to
Probably
see what's
die
at
of
the bottom of the
starvation.
world.
Yeah, true.
If there is
Alright,
anything down there.
Zorak, your turn.
So
You'll
can
just have to wait and see.
Can I jump across here? Is that an action?
Yeah, but you'd either do it acrobatics or athletics.
But will it take like my attack away?
No, you just
Okay.
take half your movement.
I'll rage first, I think, so I love raging.
Mm.
And then I will try to jump across the edge. So athletics. Let's see.
Can you describe how you rage?
I just fucking look at
Just
these
shit
pricks
yourself.
and then shit myself. And then go, "Ah!"
Oh, constantly. Why do I have to clean up after this orc?
Just shits on his hand and marks himself like he did with the blood.
I thought
Brown
he was a
hand.
red hand, not a brown hand.
24.
Yeah, you successfully managed to, like, you just run towards the ship, put one foot on the what's that word? Railing.
Right.
Put one foot on the railing and you just leap. Like, you brandish your axe above your head as you're flying in the air.
And then,
You heroic leap.
fuck yeah.
Heroic
Can
leap,
I try to grapple this dude in front of me?
yeah, sure. I'll even give you advantage because you're landing on him.
Hey, is that just an attack roll to grapple, or
That is a athletics check.
oh, another athletics check?
Yeah, so you can either. So the rules are when you're grappling, you can either use acrobatics or athletics, because you can grapple them different ways.
Wait, 21.
Fuck, where are my dice? It's alright, I got them. This is the first time I've had to roll.
Whoa!
That was a lot of dice. How strong is this guy?
You have no idea how many dice he has.
Yeah, he manages to, like, just as you land on him, he kind of like pushes you off, so you land behind him instead.
He's
I
another
rolled a
little
19,
dragon.
mate.
He's a strong boy.
No, I literally rolled a 19. Like,
Ah, too
Ah.
good. That's okay.
my
That's-
rolls are getting better, dudes.
I'd rather waste it on that than like
Yeah.
something better, to be honest.
So yeah, that's
Cool.
your action. Alright.
Yeah, that's my turn
First
then.
bandit's turn. He did. Second bandit. Where is he? Second bandit. Alright. Guy.
Imagine having a friendly druid right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's gonna run there. That's his turn.
No, not again. Remember you should say strangeness and deja vu here?
Yeah, Zorak's around.
It's all good.
That's what
Nicholas
my
has
buddies are here for.
changed.
Well, only because they can't do anything other than run towards you. Like, they don't have ranged attacks. This guy, however, is already right next to you, so he's going to.
We got
Sorry?
Andy now.
That's a miss.
Here we go, it begins.
It began-
Classic,
This dice is going to jail.
classic Corden coming up.
Yeah.
All three attacks miss.
Yep. Boom.
I knew you jinxed it.
Andy's turn. You pick that up because I don't want the dogs to eat it. I rolled a 3 and I threw the dice over my shoulder and I was like, fuck it. And then I was like, I probably shouldn't do that because the dogs will eat it.
Wonder what Morty would do.
Knowing Athena, she's definitely going to eat it. Don't roll now. There's nothing to happen.
I'm not rolling for you.
Yeah, Andy, your turn. Yeah, knowing my puppy Athena, she'd definitely eat it and then struggle to poop it.
Okay, I have
Given
some-
that it's a stone dice, she definitely wouldn't be able to actually digest it. Yeah, what was your question?
First off, fucking, how exactly do I go about getting a fucking spiritual weapon out right now?
Okay. So, casting spiritual weapon is a bonus action. And you can choose where you want it to appear.
And that's what a 60-yard range. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so hang on, let me see if I can find a token for it.
A big old. I don't know what kind of.
What kind of spiritual weapon do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want your spiritual
Was it
weapon to look like?
Nice.
Yeah. A big old like Brock impersonation.
He is a weapon.
You have
Hell
no
yeah.
idea how badly I want that.
Spiritual
not-
Brock. Just
I have to. I have to restrain myself. It cannot
Anything.
be that.
Big old log. I think we've had logs before. Be a weapon.
Bro, can I just have like a fucking iron nail at that point? Like Jesus. I don't know.
You should
Fucking-
be able to control. No, wait, hang on. Control by injuries.
I love Jester's weapon. It's like, oh,
There you go. Can you see that
oh.
weapon there, Andy?
Kind of blends in with the plane cupping.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
I can. By God, that is so hard to see.
Oh wow!
Here, hold on,
Camouflage.
hold on.
I googled
Hey.
weapon on Roll20, and that was the only actual weapon that showed up.
Jeez.
Like, there's plenty of them that are like guns and shit, but I'm like, no, that's. Fuck off, Google.
Well, I
Literally, an orc would be easy to see.
so I'd have to find a picture.
Oh, that, can you
for
see
it,
There we
that?
go.
but-
That'll do.
yeah, I can see it.
Hey,
So,
And it fits with his character.
yeah.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
like it to be a flail, but give me until next session to find a.
Yeah, look, if you can
what I'm
find.
envisioning.
Yeah, if
I
you can
have
find an
something
actual
in
picture
mind.
with that, I can create a token for you.
I
Um,
have something in mind. I need time to prepare. I could probably prepare it now, but yeah, I just want that thing out, just to have that out.
Yep. You can immediately make a spell attack with that.
Yeah.
Melee spell attack
Yeah,
with that.
okay. That was my follow-up question. Is that attack separate from me? Is that like?
Yes.
Yeah, so
something- okay, so I could just do that and a regular
you
attack
can
myself?
generally you can do it either way, where you give it its own initiative. I just say, look, do it all on your own turn, so that we don't have you don't have 3 turns throughout the entire order. So just
Okay.
make a melee spell attack at the same time, and you can use that as every turn.
Did you let Ella out of the kitchen to help you roll this combat?
She says she's giving you like the dirtiest look, as much as she can, looking at a screen.
The pie
Hey,
being
hey,
made
hey,
then.
Biting my tongue.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I
you
slapped
can't
the
piss her
boy.
off. She's gonna be up with character. God damn it.
Okay.
So the weapon automatically makes a melee attack. You don't have to tell it to make a melee attack, but
So it'll just fucking hit something.
yeah, but you have to use your bonus action to tell it to move.
Okay. So it'll just attach it where it is, but I need
Yeah.
to use my bonus action specifically to move it somewhere to attack something.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense to me.
you make a melee
Um,
spell attack for that.
Okay, so I imagine I just hit the fucking hit button
Plus 6.
and the damage.
Yep.
Ah, fuck no. Please.
Which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna go with the one right below Zorak because he's different.
That is a miss.
Wow.
Wow, picking on people because they're different.
Yeah, wow. That's a racist thing.
I suffered that all
You're a
through high school
racist,
because
man.
I'm fat.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
miss for that. But you still get your action, so.
So then, let's see. Okay, I want to ask how close is the ship? How close is their ship, and is it getting closer?
It's about 5 feet. It's not going to get any closer because you guys have entered combat. But they've thrown the ropes on. The ropes are tight, and they're tied to your railing and their railing.
Okay.
I imagine the ship would close distance every now and then, but like it won't get closer than like 5 feet. So it's between 5 and 10 feet far away.
Because they don't want to damage our ship, right?
No, just because like they've tied the ship together, but you know it just prevents it from going past 10 feet, but it can get closer.
Okay, so knowing my shite rolls, I really don't want to do this just because it's terrifying. But can I do a fucking athletics to try and get over there with my buddy, with my friend?
Do
Uh,
it.
Yes, you can.
Okay, well, fuck it. Let's do it. I'm lucky at one. I got
Don't
a
roll a
2.
one, yeah.
Oh no!
You rolled a 2.
I
Alright,
told you with my shit, I legitimately do not get rolls. I actually think that it's against me.
Alright, so you run and you try to do exactly what Zorak did, and you step on the railing and jump, but you kind of misjudge it, and so you manage to just like land on the railing, but in your chest, and you're just like holding onto the railing. So you're like you're half. You're like the railing is like underneath your armpits. You still have half your movement though, so you can still climb up.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
well, 100%.
Just leave him hanging for a round.
Or
How
leave
much-
them
Yeah,
like-
no,
How
I'm
much
just,
do we
I'm just
have
gonna
to pay
stay.
to make
That's
it?
it. That's all your movement. You can't go any further. So yeah, you
What
just
have I done to
like
you, Adam.
you just manage to climb over and get to the top. Nick,
I've
your
done
turn.
nothing but sing the praise of the terrific trio, and you're over here trying to make me.
Wait, you didn't use your turn, your action, did you?
Well,
No, well he
kind of
bonus
really
action.
failed that.
Yeah,
Well-
I used the bonus action for the spiritual weapon, and then I moved, but nothing else.
Yeah, that you still have an action, so I apologize.
Can I fucking inflict wounds this guy into the corner?
Yes,
do
you
that?
can. Make a melee spell attack.
All right, boys, you ready for the? So I had a 2. We're going up. We're getting a 3.
Yeah, buddy.
Are you doing it first level or second level?
Can I do a second level?
Yeah.
With a 40.
I do want to do that if I can.
Yeah, you can. That's a hit. Roll a 4d10.
Holy shit.
Okay.
He gonna get deleted.
Wow.
Oh,
Fuck.
wow!
Holy shit!
Jesus
Oh, can I
Christ,
vaporize
man.
them, please?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Right?
He was struggling to survive on the ship. He was angry.
Look, this guy just like Thanos Infinity Gauntlet snap just disappears into just like ash.
I kind
See,
of look
that-
back
That's
and
what I wanted.
I'm fucking a
And-
bit confused. I've never seen it.
Like yeah, like he just turns into ash and then like floats into Zorak's face and just like he starts coughing on him.
Cool. Then
And
he
yeah,
won't-
because he was coughing
Yeah,
on
like-
the ashes of him, like yeah, he does like
Don't miss me.
yeah.
Can I give him a thumbs up?
Your turn, Nick.
Can I just throw him a thumbs up?
Yeah, just like
Hell yeah.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
I'll get me bird to fly around about here somewhere. And I am going to cast a snowball storm.
Fireball.
Snowball storm right here.
Snowball storm.
And
Fuck
everyone in a
That's a
5
new
foot.
spell.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
that do?
Well,
We're about to find out.
you're about to find out. These peeps, because they're in 5 foot range of this spot here, so including Zorak.
So yeah, Zorak would emit an aura of 5 feet.
Dex 14 save, including you,
Okay.
Zorak.
Anyone in that circle. So
I get
everyone.
advantage on that, I think.
No, you get advantage on strength checks. I think.
No, advantage on dex,
Dex.
against effects that you can see while not
Oh yeah,
blind.
yeah, because that's the racial, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It must be. I'm not sure. But yeah, it says it on my thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's a Dex save. A flurry of magic snowballs erupt from a point you choose.
Oh,
which is
no, that's
Zorak.
a class thing, danger sense. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
What
roll
do I need
for
to
that.
make?
Against his spell attack.
14 Dex.
Well, I got a 20 and then a 1, so thank fuck. Well, 20 was the first one anyway, but
20 into that, yeah. Yeah, so you save. Is it half damage, man, or
Yeah, half damage on.
so
Oh,
you
no,
take a quarter damage.
damage.
Right, roll twice. That's a fail. It's a save. It's a fail. Save. It's a fail. Save. Fail. Save. Fail. Fail. So, 2 failed, 3 saved.
Well, 15 damage is the total. 6, 5, and 4. fucking.
So 15 damage, you said?
Yep. So what's
Alright, let me just do this. And 15. Negative 7.
so is that 7 to Zoro? Slash. No, half
No,
of
he
that. Or is that
gets
3?
half of that.
Is that 3 to Zoro?
It's the fucking pro strats. Get me to
So
run in.
it's the lowest. So it's half the damage rounded down.
That's
Then
fucking
he take half again.
Yes,
Right.
hang on. No, so yeah, if it's 15,
yeah.
which
3.
is 14.
Yeah, you'll take 3 damage.
Yeah, so 3.
You're taking a fifth of the.
And so it's 7 damage. He takes 3 damage.
That's definitely the
That's
best strat.
The
Get me to
first
run
amount of
in,
damage
and then you do
you've
that.
done. Yeah, so he's dead. He's dead. The other 3 guys around you are just like, they're looking so chilly.
And that's me.
Nice, that was good, fucking solid.
Because they rolled 3, 3, and 2 for initiative. I
Yeah.
had no idea what was coming.
He dead. He's going to run there and then jump
So
across.
basically, yeah, you just see this white, icy, blacky mess.
Alright,
Just
so he
mess
manages to run to there and land, and that's his full turn. This guy is going to run here and kick that corpse away and attack you.
If he's
And
kicking
what's
the
your
corpse
AC?
away, would he
15.
is that not an action to kick the corpse
I
away?
only said
No.
kick the corpse away to get it out of the way.
away.
Yeah, okay.
Semantics,
okay.
mate. Come on.
Don't make me drop your dex to 2 again. That's a hit. And you take 3 damage. That's already halved. Zorak.
Wait. Do it.
Alright, and that is that turn. It's Asta's turn.
Well, looks like over that side's under control.
Asta,
boys,
Asta, Asta.
I am, even though I won't get bonus action attack, I am going to dash up here.
Dash up there. Okay, yeah.
I'm a rouge, I can dash with a bonus action.
The Moulin Rouge, yes.
And I am going to,
Do your best.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do green flame blade.
Okay.
And that is 13 plus 6, 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alright, rapier. That is 3 plus 4, 7 plus 1, 8 damage. And
Wait, is it 3 plus 7 plus 1, or is it 3 plus
3
4
plus
equals 7 plus
7
1
and then
equals
plus
8?
1, 8. Yes, 8 is the total damage that I've done to this man's, one of which was of fire.
Okay.
It was misspelled. And I don't sneak attack because no one else is in
Yeah, because I just had to clarify that, because knowing you could definitely say 3 plus 7 plus 1 equals 8.
It's true, I'll
Equals
give you that.
99.
Definitely
True.
good. Yeah.
Thank you for checking.
Um,
And I'm pretty sure that is my turn.
Brock, your turn.
I don't know if y'all saw me, but I was just planning this out. So I'm gonna move, and then help my man up here. So I'll start by attacking this one with an unarmed strike, which is a 9 plus 6 to hit, so 15 to hit,
Yep, that's a hit.
for a total of 3 and 4 is 7 points of damage.
Yep.
And if he's still alive and kicking, I'm gonna flurry of blows, 1 strike on him and 1 strike on his buddy.
Yep, he's still up. Looks rather annoyed, yeah.
He should be annoyed. He's getting slapped.
Like a little
First attack
biatch.
is
You
a
are a bitch.
First attack is 16 and 6 for a total of 22.
That's a hit.
For maximum damage, 8 points of damage.
Hey.
Oof. And the other guy?
And the other guy is gonna get slapped with another 9 plus 6. What's up with these? 9s, bloody 9s. For a total of 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
For a total of 6 points of damage.
Yep, you managed to kill him. Yeah, you just slap him in the head so hard, his head just kind of like spins around, facing the other way.
And I'm gonna say, don't worry, I've actually got your back this time, Zorak.
That'll be your first.
Right.
I want to get his everything, if you know what I'm saying.
Ooh.
That's me done. I feel like there's definitely some.
Danny, no, you couldn't have sneak attacked because you didn't have advantage because it says with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay, because I didn't know if I was supposed, if it like it meant like, you know, where the pause kind of was, like if you attack the finesse, or like a ranged weapon if I had advantage on the attack roll for the ranged weapon.
Yeah, no, so it's
okay.
yeah, because you need advantage on the attack because that's what
Yep,
gives
yep.
it the sneak attack type deal.
Yep.
Or if there's another enemy within 5 feet of it. Yeah.
Yep.
And Zorak, your turn.
I am. So the one Brock killed attacked is dead, is it?
Yes.
One of them.
The one down here is alive. The one up here is alive.
Yeah, okay.
If they have an X on them, they're still alive.
Yep. So I'm gonna attack the one that is directly above me, I think. See if I can get him with my axe. My brand new axe.
Yep.
Oh, probably not. That is.
Who are you hitting?
The dude just right on top of me.
That is hit.
Sweet. And so I'm gonna use my ability to re-roll that damage. My new
course.
fucking feat. Oh my god, Discord keeps coming up where the roll number is.
Stop fucking rolling!
9. Damage.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, sorry, 9. Yeah, well, it would be more, but yeah.
Well, he
What?
did anyway, so. Okay, you overkilled him.
Wait.
yeah,
Oh,
you-
I'm happy here where I am.
Yeah, you managed to fucking, slice straight through his head with your axe.
Yeah, nah.
Alright, it is Bandit King's turn. He's going to attack Brock because he attacked him last. It's your AC, Brock. It is 15. 16, is it? When did it change to 16?
Because we
'cause
went
you
up
increased-
Extra dex.
That is a hit. Because fuck you.
Magically turns into a hit. Yeah, okay.
Well, it was a hit anyway. Yeah, you take 6 damage.
Can I react and take a swipe at him?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yay! Thanks, Brock. Right next to me. 12 to hit.
That is not a hit.
Oh,
Boo.
I tried.
Boo.
Alright, Andy, your turn. So your spiritual weapon can make an attack, and you still have all your attack or actions.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for this particular weapon.
You'll
Can
be
I
looking for your
fucking,
spiritual weapon.
Can I move over that guy right there?
Yeah, so he's dead, so it would be classified as rough terrain or difficult terrain, but you can move over him.
You know what? Actually, no. Can I just move right there?
Yes, you can do that.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, let's. I'll just fucking roll for the weapon first.
Yeah.
See if I can hit the thing right next to the weapon. That's a 7.
That is a hit. So that is
Yeah.
what, 1d8 plus 4? 7 damage. Yep, he's still up.
One.
Yep, he just gets bonked by the spiritual weapon.
And then the one to my up right there. I'm also just gonna fucking hit him in the face. I'm gonna attempt to hit him in the face.
That's with your melee weapon?
Yeah.
That is a miss. Close.
Worked it out, boys. They have 14 AC.
Alright.
Yeah, brother. Let's go.
You still have a bonus action. So you can tell your spiritual weapon to move if you want.
And if it moves, it attacks again. By the way, I read the thing right, doesn't it?
No, so you can it either attacks or you can move it. You can't. Oh wait, it is. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against the creature.
Fucking alright, I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, you can make it. You can tell it to move in your bonus action and make an attack again.
That's why I didn't know if it automatically attacks like at the start of your go. I don't think it's supposed to, but it's up to you.
Yeah. So
Okay, so we could just have it to where we can just leave it as it was and I just don't do another turn. So
yeah, so I think Adam's right. So you need to use your bonus action to tell it to attack.
Okay,
Which-
that's fine. So I can just leave it there. I don't
Yeah.
just have it.
I
Yeah.
apologize for mentioning that, but I'm a stickler for rules.
No, 100%. That's right. I just didn't read that properly.
Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that.
You can still make it move if you want,
Well,
but it's just got to
You
end
know
its
what?
turn next to that guy.
In prep.
Okay. Okay, why not? I'm gonna bring him right there because the other guy is reminding me
But
of a
it's
very
gotta-
particular couch meme right now.
It's got to be there just so he can
So-
still hit that
Yeah,
guy.
but
Because you hit that guy.
Oh no, I just want to let them fucking deal with that guy.
No, I mean, but you attacked him and you actually did damage to him. So as long as it's within 5 feet of him, that's fine.
Oh, okay. So it has to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you mean. So it
Like
can't.
if you
So
if
it
you
can't
didn't
attack
attack
and
him,
then move.
no.
No.
Okay, that. So I get that. So yes, I'll just leave it. That'll work. That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
But,
So
I think they could attack if they were like right beside, and then like after that you could move it in preparation for like next
So
turn.
it's when it's cast, you can make an attack with it, or as a bonus action, you can tell it to move and repeat the attack. So it would have to move first, then attack.
yeah, that's the way I play it.
Yeah, that works.
All right,
That's
Nick, your turn.
I'm going to toll the dead discount here.
Yep. So it's
With
D10 damage now.
yeah, no, D12. It's always been D12 because he's damaged.
No, it's Toll the Dead is D10 or 1D12. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but it's a Wiz 14 now. Save.
Yeah. They're not exactly wise, so he failed.
I thought as much.
Ouch.
All right, excuse me. Ooh, a 10 damagios.
Oh fuck!
Max damage.
Not quite, but
Oh, yeah,
close
true.
as.
That's pretty bloody good.
Mm.
Yep. Negative 10 damage.
And that's
He's still up.
oh,
he's looking.
Wow.
Yeah, he's still frothing at the mouth.
All right. Nicholas will be going. Fuck. In his head because he doesn't swear,
Of course.
and he will move to the bottom here. Sorry, Hastar, and ends his turn.
I can make that a proper PNG.
Actually,
Okay.
does
downloaded
my
the PNG,
Raven
it's
class
under it.
as a friendly to
Yes.
the point of it'll give Hastar her sneak
would.
attack?
Yes.
Then I will have it here being a dick. and screaming with that eerie scream.
Attack that shit. You've moved.
Play that sound.
No.
Play it.
No. How about new?
Yeah, but
Um,
now.
Yeah, it's his turn, so he's going to run past Asta because he wants to fuck you up.
He might add
He's
it.
going to make a melee attack.
Asta!
An attack of disadvantage, attack of opportunity, please.
Attack of disadvantage. Love it.
Attack and disadvantage.
Yeah, as in he is
You
dead.
really want-
That's how disadvantaged he is.
That is 18 plus 6 to hit. My
What's
attack
that?
of opportunity.
What's the
Ah.
total?
That is a hit.
24. Is it 24?
That's a hit.
Save me, save me, save me, save me, save me.
If it is just my normal attack, that's 11 points of damage because I rolled a 7 plus 4.
Yeah.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill
7
it, kill
plus 4. It is not dead.
it. Fuck!
But yeah, it does stumble as it's running past. Yeah, he's going to attack you. Nat 20, motherfucker.
Oh,
I'm not even
Yeah.
trying to cast shield on that one then.
What does that do?
+5 to my AC. But and that 20 is a hit
Yeah,
anyways.
kind of overrides it.
Well, no, it
Boom.
doubles like its bonus to hit, so it'll hit anyway. Because you've got an 11 AC, right?
Yep. And so yeah, if
Yeah,
I
so
cast
it-
shield, it
it-
only goes to 16.
Yeah, because its bonus to hit is. Where is it? +5, so it'd hit anyway.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, so you take 13 damage.
Oh my god.
Nah.
Still good,
Neck
but
minute.
fuck that hurt. Eyes like stupidly sore right now.
Alright, and that bandit is going to attack Andy.
Oh
that
sweet, you already
is-
did it. Okay, cool.
That is a hit. Yeah, you only has one turn, one attack. That's a hit, Andy, and it's going to do 5 damage.
Must have been a good ass roll, man.
Yep, and that'll be its turn. Zorak, you've already made an attack of opportunity on the other guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah, I
can't
did.
roll it. Astrid is your turn.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hurt is this man's looking?
On a scale of 1 to don't even fucking ask. Yes,
He's looking pretty hurt.
he's looking like don't ask.
Alright.
You can give me an
Okay.
insight check, however.
Alright. And does he look official? Like in any particular way?
No, these guys look like they pretty much look like pirates.
I feel like there should be a leader somewhere. Yeah, I'll give you. Oh, what's an insight? What does a 9 insight give me for that man?
Yeah, you can't tell. You can't tell the difference between any of them. They all look the same to you.
Alright. Look,
I thought
so,
I was the drunk one. Hold on.
I just want to say this for a sec. I was gonna keep this man alive to interrogate him, but I kind of want to like sneak up behind him and say, "Get off my fucking ship," and I want to attack him.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
19 to hit.
That's a hit.
And this one's gonna have sneak attack as well.
Fucking murdered this anus. He raped me in a
5
bad way.
plus 9 damage, normal attack. Oh
Yep.
shit! I forgot to actually do the cantrip. Oh well, fuck it. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 9 is 17 damage. That's
Okay,
a sneak attack. Is he still standing?
he is indeed.
Oh my god!
Alright. And I'm gonna bonus action hang crossbow again.
Yeah.
That is a 16 hit.
That is indeed a hit.
Ooh. Alright. And that is full damage. That is 6 plus 4, 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's still standing.
Yes, he's still up.
Mm. You picked a bad one to piss off, Nick.
Oh my god.
That's all I can do. I'm pretty sure that's my turn.
It is Brock's turn now.
I'm gonna attack the one beside me because we're exchanging blows.
You blowing each other, Roger?
Feels bad. It's a 16 and 6, so 24, 22 to hit. For a total of 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'll make a second unarmed strike to get against him.
There you go. Fixed up your spiritual weapon.
Alright, I'll take that.
Second attack
You
is
better. That's as best you're gonna get.
I mean, it's tiny on my screen anyway, so it's fine.
Well, for better, any bigger to be pixelated as shit.
Well,
It's
no, I mean, like, it's already it's fine. Like, I can't even notice it.
What was that, Adam?
7 points of damage on the second attack.
Yep.
And if he's still up, I'm going to
He is indeed still up.
10, 15, 20. I'm gonna duck back to our ship. Over to here.
Yep. Give me acrobatics check.
18 and 6, 24.
Yeah, of course you make it. Like,
Is that all I can move? Hang on. I'll get as far away as I can.
you take half your movement just to jump the distance or to run the distance.
Feels bad. That's all I can move then. Alright, that's me done.
Alright, it is now Zorak's turn. Go, you good thing, you.
I'm actually not going to attack again. I don't know what's happened to me.
You're not going to attack. You realize it cancels your rage, right?
But I grapple. That still counts as an action, isn't it? Or
Yes.
do I need to attack?
Yeah,
It's classified as an attack, yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't want to kill all these dudes. I want to. Oh, do I reckon they're anything to do with the cultists or they're pirates? That's completely different.
They look like they were. Give me an insight check.
Cool. Because that will actually help me damage inside. +0, so speed. 14.
Okay, yeah, you get the feeling that these guys were just transport for the guys that attacked.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm swinging my fucking axe at him.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, fuck him.
Does anyone know on average how much one of
Ooh.
these flying boats sells for?
11 to hit.
It's called a
That
fleet,
is
mate.
not a hit.
Damn, I'm doing not the good rolls today, boys. And I'll end my turn.
Okay.
I don't know, but if their ship is better equipped for like combat like that, we should totally take their ship.
Rage visit.
Yeah. Alright, so. Sorry, what did you do?
I just ended my turn.
Okay. There's bandits. He makes an attack against you. And that is a hit. Because I'm finally rolling well.
That's why I got out of there.
You take 7 damage, that's not halved.
So 3? No,
Yeah,
sorry.
3 damage.
Yeah, 3, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, you take damage. Andy, it's your turn. Whack him and whack him some more.
Yeah, pretty much. So, have we determined that if I just attack with the spiritual weapon, it discounts, so I don't have to move it? Or...
Yeah, you can just tell, like, you're commanding it on your basic action to do a move and an attack. You can tell it to just stay still, because that's still a move action.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just have it stay where it is. I'm gonna hit the fucking guy straight up north of it.
Yep.
Real quick, I'm gonna attempt. I have to always be clear that I will attempt. Cool. I will hit it. Is what I meant to say.
You will hit, yep, do the attack.
I do that.
Jesus, that is a lot of damage. You crit it, fuck. Yep, you hit it really fucking hard. Yep, so you can still use your reaction.
Okay, so can I just fucking move down to this guy and fucking whack him in the face?
Yeah,
Attempt?
you will provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Okay.
You've got the
Yeah,
highest
indeed.
AC. Look, if anyone can just shrug off an attack, it's you.
Does a 20 hit?
The guy at the bottom, right? Yep.
Yeah, next to fucking Zoro.
And All Mate misses you because, of course, your 18 AC is fucking bullshit.
Sick. Okay. Yeah,
He's
so
the tallest
for,
tank known to man.
Did I made attack then?
Blizzard.
Oh, no, sorry, go on.
Yeah, so I have 8.
Yep. So yeah, you managed to hit him with your weapon. It is now Nicholas's turn. And you can get an attack of opportunity. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
My
sweet,
bad.
cool. We'll do that then. Why bloody not, hey?
It's not that many left, so
Oh, no, that's a 12 to hit.
it's not a hit.
12 and 1 look too much alike on these dice. Cool.
Nick, your turn.
Alright, so I can cast a bonus action and then cast a level 1 spell?
Yes, provided they're not the same action.
No, the one's definitely a bonus action and one is going to be a level 1 spell. So I'm going to cast Misty Step to get away from this fool because he hurt my anus.
Hurt your anus? What?
He hurt me way too much. So I'll probably get to about here.
So you're misty stepping?
Misty Stepping to...
Is that a bonus?
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
But it's still a level 2 spell, so I will... Hang on. Where's the Misty Step? Cast that. And then I will Ray of Sickness this fool. Actually,
Ray of
sorry.
sickness, yeah.
Can I get my... Hang on. I'm pretty confident he's in range, yeah. I'll get my Raven to come in range to harass him. I'll cast Ray of Sickness.
Yep. Make your spell attack.
Natural.
That is indeed a hit.
Hey.
Now.
6. So that's a crit. Of 21
Holy fuck.
Denagios.
Fuck.
We're having a good time.
You kill him. He's indeed.
Cool. If you get a crit on me, I'll go crit on him.
Yeah, he kind of like as you teleport away, he kind of just like turns to face you, and then you hit him with Ray of Sickness, and he just kind of like collapses dead. It is Old Mate Bandit's turn. He's going to attack Zorak. And that is going to be a miss. And now it is Asta's turn.
Oh, look.
That dude
I'm
is
all
now
my
a puddle of
compadres
poison
over
on
there
the floor.
feeling alright.
Oh, wait. I got
Yeah, they're
health
looking pretty
out
good.
of that.
Oh yeah, you did too.
So for the first level spell, I'm just checking, making sure it's not
All
a
my
necromancy spell.
compadres are alright. I might just spend my action like pilfering through his body, and then my bonus action might be to jump over here.
Okay. How much movement do you have?
60 feet for bonus action because of my dash as bonus.
Okay, you'd only be able to land there if you passed your check.
Yeah, that's fine. What did I find on him?
Um,
No rush. Huh.
that.
Shit. Alright. My acrobatics or athletics, did you say?
Acrobatics.
17 then.
Yeah, you managed to jump over, no issue.
Alright. I think that's my
And
turn.
your turn, Brock.
I'll say, well, we'll hold down the fort over here, boss, and I guess I'll just casually make my way up and search old mate's body up here. just because I mean there's nothing else to do.
I mean, that is the body that Asta just
Yeah,
said.
I just
So you
Oh,
find
I
an,
didn't.
maybe
you find an
I-
empty coin pouch and
I thought
lint.
you said you were searching one over there.
No, this one here that I was just right next to.
No, I don't worry about it.
All right,
I'll,
Oh,
Zorak,
maybe I
your
was doing
turn.
it real stealthily and you didn't even notice, so then you find an empty coin pouch.
And lint. Don't forget the pocket lint.
I'm just gonna swing it.
Sorry,
on
let me fix this. An empty coin pouch, lint, and pocket sand.
I'll just swing old mate below me. Oh my god, my fucking rolls tonight, and that one.
Yeah, you miss.
I haven't got a single hit in this whole fight. I
Yeah,
don't
you try to overhand attack him, and you just embed your axe into the ground.
think. Well, then I have my turn, I guess.
Yep. Yep, it is Olmate's turn that you try to attack. And he's going to attack you. Well, yeah, I was going to say try, but he did actually hit. And you take 6 damage.
6 altogether?
Yep, so halved is 3.
Okay, yeah, sweet.
Because fucking
Yeah,
barbarian.
it sounds better.
Actually, I figured out if you made your barbarian a Kalashtar race, if you raged, you would get half damage from every source.
Oh. Holy shit.
And Andy, your turn. Go on, hit him. Kill the motherfucker.
Well,
Kill
I
him.
think I may just hit him.
May.
Specifically the one to the south of Zorag here. I'll tell you what, I'll hit him. I'll hit him myself first because I want to.
Because reasons, yes.
Yeah,
So using your action to hit with
see if
your,
I can hit.
that is a hit.
Sure.
Yeah, you managed to cave in his skull with your flail. And he just collapses to the ground, bleeding out.
That's what we're looking for.
Hell yeah.
And then I don't know the fucking thing above my second flail, I guess. Well, we'll see if I can.
Your
yeah,
other
I can
flail.
move on it. Jesus. All right.
That's indeed a hit.
Hey, at least I got a garbage roll after that. Let's go. Still alive.
Yeah, your flail like just spins around and just like backhands him. Nick.
You know what? I'll take it. That's what
Nick,
I'm
your
looking
turn.
Sorry. Just writing notes that I realised I haven't already wrote down. Alright, so we've still got this guy here, yeah? Alright, well... I'll probably cast a chilling touch on this mother trucker.
Motherfucker, yeah. Come on, mate, you're Aussie. You can say it.
That fucking cunt.
Sure.
I'll hit that cunt for 21.
Yeah,
Yep,
there we
there
go.
you go, mate. That's a hit.
Yeah, see, I'm the only one that's done that.
Yeah. Oh, a whole sweet one DiMaggio.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
He can't heal next turn though.
Yep, this guy is going to attack Zorak. That's a hit. You take 6 damage. Halved is
You made
3.
my Raven useless.
Master, it is your turn.
So this guy's still standing? Like, is he looking healthy? Or, like,
He's looking
healthy?
He's looking okay. He's not healthy.
Friends looking okay?
What?
Like, are these, like, I know I can see Zorak's health, but I can't see Andy's health. I'm assuming Andy's fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, he looks alright.
Look,
doesn't look fine. You've already passed that.
He
guy.
looks damn fine.
And he's back on our ship.
Look, I'm happy to just kind of, like, pass my, while there's still, like, stuff happening. I think I just kind of want to stealth up and, like, start exploring, like, the undership. Like, I mean, I'm happy to, like, not do combat and wait like till the combat's over, if that makes sense. But I just want my actions from now on to be like exploring the ship.
I mean, get ahead of the looting.
Oh, also to see if there's any like captains around. You know, I don't know if he's.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, you managed to like get there and you like start heading down the stairs. Brock, your turn.
I'm gonna sit down here and play my lute. That's my go.
Okay. Zorak, your turn. One guy up.
Yeah, swing it in, brother. Hopefully I can hit one this time.
Believe in you.
You can do
Oh, the
it.
belief. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
The
Oh,
belief is
Bro,
real.
that's
that's
what
why
I
I'm a
needed this whole
cleric. It's
time.
called faith, buddy. Come on.
I will take 5, 6, 7 damage, please.
Okay. Andy, your turn.
So first of all, since you said that my
Bonk him.
fucking weapon backhanded him, I will tell you right now, I was looking so hard for like a fucking fist mace to send you an image of, just because I like the idea of just having a fucking hand on a stick. But I couldn't find an image, so I'm sorry.
Damn you, internet! You failed me again.
Right? Fuck. So can I just fucking move up here and like bash this guy's skull in? Make an
Yeah.
attempt at it. Okay, boys. Let's make a try. Since I have I have one try. And I assume that 19 hits. So,
Yeah, it hits.
oh, cool. Sick.
Oh, nice.
That's your spiritual weapon, mate.
Oh,
That's myself, man.
what about the sticky hands?
I did also find those. I was thinking about it. Fuck it, I'll send my spiritual weapon out there too. Just to
So you did
Barbara.
10 damage. Yep, spiritual
Yeah, that's on
weapon.
my end. So, what do you do? That's an 18 for the
That is
spiritual.
indeed a hit.
And the Jesus.
And the Jesus damage.
12.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oops.
ooh.
I accidentally added 12 HP instead of negative 12 HP. He is still up.
Bro, this guy's a fucking chubbo. Jesus Christ.
No, you just haven't hit him that many times.
I hit him a few times. That's what.
You guys have attacked him plenty, but only
27 damage.
only you have hit Andy.
For 27 damage total.
Alright,
Come on.
if it's my turn, he needs to do a whiz 14.
He saved.
Back! It did nothing.
Rough, buddy.
Ella rolled another nat 20, so you can blame her.
I'm getting good at this.
You're supposed to be playing for us, god damn it!
See, this is what we get.
No, you told me I was in the kitchen. Well, not you, but.
Yeah,
One
right?
of you did.
I've consistently
One of the
said that
terrible
Yeah,
three of
come
you.
on.
you need to be a druid on our
Alright.
team.
Bandit's turn. He's going to attack. And that is a hit on you, Andy. And you take 6 damage.
Okay.
Aster, is your turn. Oh, Zorak, you can do your
Oh, yep.
sentinel.
And...
I shouldn't be reminding you, but I will.
Oh, you're a good bloke.
Debatable.
19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Totally. And then I'll take 12 damage, please.
Yeah, you embed your axe into his head.
I got one of them.
Drops down to. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Yeah, he just drops down to the ground dead.
Fuck, after
Indeed.
killing so many last fucking game, I've gone to killing one.
Yeah, well,
Bro,
you
I
did
got more than you.
weirdly try and grapple a lot of them.
Yeah, I want to throw one off the ship.
Well, you
Doesn't
can do that
matter.
now.
Nah, it's not as fun when they're dead. Nick, I'm sure they'll have another ship combat at some point to throw them
Oh,
off
for
the
sure.
edge.
Yeah, you just felt like jealous of Nick.
Yeah,
He made that one guy fall off.
100%.
Speaking of which, give me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh, perception. That is 21.
You can still slightly hear this shouting from below.
Fuck yeah. Awesome. While
Yeah,
everyone's
so-
looting the bodies, can I like loot around the ship to see if there's any like notes or anything on where they picked the people up from or anything like that?
Yeah, give me a investigation check.
I find these fucking cultists. Ah, that's a fucking 7.
Yeah, you go to the captain's quarters and like there's nothing really in there. There's a bunch of squiggly lines on paper that looks like maps, and you're just kind of like briefly looking at shit before chucking it over your shoulder. You have no idea what you're actually looking for.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Meanwhile, Asta, you go under
Yes, sir.
the first level under the deck, and
Well,
whilst you're
where
walking
would
through,
the captain's quarters be? Would it be like up the top, that back room there?
yeah,
Or
it'd be back there. But you said you went downstairs, so
I didn't know if there was like.
it's a smaller ship, but it would still have like a quarters in there, but it'd be more for like navigation and whatnot.
Yeah, alright. I'll go under. It's fine.
Yeah.
Or
You go
something.
underneath. There's only the 2 levels, so the top level and the hold. And when you go down underneath, you open. Well, you go downstairs, and all you can see is just like rows upon rows of people chained up.
Oh. Who are you all?
They all just kind of look up at you and like tilt their heads, and they're like, "Help us."
Get the healer down
do-
there.
Yeah. Do they are they like all chained up? Did you say like?
Chained up, yeah, like they've got their wrists and feet bound, and they're all like chained together
Yeah.
in one long chain.
Alright.
You're fairly confident these guys are slaves.
Yeah. I'm going
Some
to.
of them do look more recently captured than others.
All right. I'm gonna poke my head up and yell. Gonna need some help down here. And I'd like to undo the chains. Do I use my lock picking?
You would need to use your sleight of hand to pick the locks. Yes.
All
While
right.
she's doing that, can I come and try to break them faster than she can pick them?
Sure. There's 2 rows, so there's like
Alright,
one
you do one,
row
I'll do
along
it.
here, and there's one row along here underneath. So yeah. Danny, give me 12 sleight of hand, and Zorak, give me 12 attacks.
I'm going to pee, and I'll be back.
My first.
Oh,
No, 20.
holy shit.
So your spiritual weapon is a fly swatter, Andy?
You know what? I wouldn't decline it.
Doing that 20. We're wasting that 20s on this stuff.
Wait, should I also
You're
be,
actually getting decent rolls.
should I
Yeah,
also
no,
be
right.
adding my like is thief tools part of the lock picking or no?
Tell you what, while you chaps down there fucking around, I'm gonna come down and also fuck around because I don't really know what's happening down there yet.
I'll be staying on our ship. Because I hurt so
what did you
much
guys
right
get?
now.
Oh,
Half dead, you're fine.
you only took 1 hit.
1 hit. Wow. Yeah, that one
That's
hit like a
pretty big.
bus. If I knew what a
Right.
bus was.
Look, buddy, I might throw a healer your way. Okay, it might hit.
I'm hoping to get a sneaky rest in after this, because I did take a few then.
You
So,
did
what did you guys roll for those rolls?
I don't know, so many.
a lot.
So many.
Oh, I'm still
Uh,
going. Do you want me to keep rolling?
Nah, fuck it. Just both of you roll opposing rolls. Just straight d20.
Oh, come on, who's gonna break more? D20. Go. Oh, 13. Almost a 1.
26 is my current
Go
roll.
straight
Wow.
D20.
Oh, straight.
Yeah,
Okay.
you sneaky.
Somehow you rolled higher than possible.
Oh, you told me sleight of hand, so I was adding my sleight
We
of
said
hand.
straight D6.
Oh,
No,
D12,
D20.
20, 20, 20,
17.
20. Words are hard.
Okay, so Danny
Damn.
manages to finish just before you did.
Damn.
But that being said,
I can leave a couple. For
No,
that being said, Zorak's prisoners that he freed still have the manacles on their wrists, but they can walk around. So you
True.
still need to go and unlock them anyway.
I don't really. I obviously didn't think of that, and I don't
Not-
take notice
Your
either.
character isn't exactly that bright, so.
Nah, I don't care either.
Actually, you're the second brightest character.
Oh god.
We've got a negative. Oh no, you and Asta have the same intelligence.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Andrews has one less than you, and then there's Brock.
How does any of you can't beat 18? This is ridiculous.
Ah boy.
Anyway,
I'm wise. I'm not smart.
Do they look hungry?
very.
I'd like to those rations that I just got. I'd like to split them up between them.
Okay. Give me a insight check.
13.
You're pretty confident that there would be food on the ship, whether for the prisoners or for the people who are sailing.
All right. Well, I'll go find more food. Oh, I kind of want to check out the captain's quarters. But is Andy down there now?
Captain's quarters is at the back.
Yeah, I thought
That's the front.
back.
Yeah, I'd be done.
Up here's the back. So where are you, Andy?
I'd be down there with him. I wanted to see what
Okay.
was cracking down there. You know.
Yeah, so when you go downstairs, you realize you can cast Prayer of Healing, which heals up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within 30 feet. So there's about 24, 26 slaves down in that hole. So
So
I'm
the
sure
ones that look
you'd
like
probably-
they might die in
What's
the
that?
next like 14 seconds, I guess.
yeah. So it takes 10 minutes to cast, but you can heal 2d8 plus 8 hit points. Plus your whatchamacallit?
And would that be like split among them, or is that just
No, they all take 2d8 plus 8 hit points.
they just get an excessive amount of
Yeah.
health? Possibly. Okay. Well, and like we're sure everything is secure and like we're all chill.
Mm.
No eviltons. No one hiding out.
No, you're not really seeing anyone downstairs. Pretty much the only one that is down below the deck are people who are in manacles or were in manacles.
Just to say,
It looks like the remainder of the pirates were upstairs on the deck attacking you at the same time.
Okay.
Where were the
Oh,
pirates
well.
sleeping quarters then? Or was there no sleeping quarters?
No, so because it was a lot smaller ship, all the sleeping quarters would have been up in here, but they're all hammocks that were all tied up. Because this ship was built for speed, not so much combat. So
Okay, well, yeah, I guess I can just heal the more horribly sickly looking ones.
Have a old chat with them.
yeah, I'll allow you to spend the next hour just spending time healing them individually and casting
Okay.
your prayer of mending or whatever it was.
Okay, sounds good.
So whoever's in the up there, like Asta and Nicholas, I think it was,
Yeah,
or Zorak.
I'm still on our ship, yeah.
whoever's in the captain's quarters, Zorak, that's right, Zorak was searching for stuff. Give me an insight check. Sorry, yeah, insight check, Asta. And
Mhm.
Zorak's still looking for stuff, so.
That's a 7.
Yeah, you're looking around, you can't really find the stocks of food that you're sure would be on the ship. Yeah, you find like the occasional apple, but that's about it.
Would that not be investigation or insight? Or
Just
I always think of
I thought insight was
yeah,
like
no, you would be
people
right.
lying.
It would be investigation.
searching. I am searching for food. Insight would be like, do I know right off the top of my head where food is? I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're right. And it would be investigation.
I have a +1 to investigation. But if I re-roll,
Well, that makes all the difference. Nah, it wouldn't have made a difference. Yeah. After an hour or so, you start walking around, still trying to find food, and you don't want to grab the food from your end, so you'll have to ask for some help.
Alright, I'm just totally confused because when I was down there, you said that I knew that there would be food, and if it doesn't like look like food down there, then where other possible places would there be food on this ship?
There'd probably be barrels on the top that would have water in them. You know that the two places that there would be food would be in the hold or in the captain's quarters.
Well, I'm just gonna yell out across, like, even to our crew on here, like, bring up any like bits of food, anything that we can seem to spare for the night. We've got some guests.
Some guests.
Gotta help them.
Sorry,
Well,
how
I
many?
guess.
Do you state? Sorry, how many people on that side of the ship?
I believe it was like 26.
24 to 26, yes. So
I'm going to say there's
yeah,
25. Exactly halfway between them.
All right.
And then I'll yell out, Asta, we've only got 3 days of rations for 11 people. How far away are we? And I'll look around to see if like Zorak or like I just look around. I'd call out at the same time. I'm going, where's the closest island? Maybe we can forage for food, but
Hey, Zorak, give me another investigation check.
Yeah. At that point, that's a fair point. I'm gonna jump back over here. I'm gonna say,
And you too, Danny, because you got told that you don't have enough food on your ship. You're like, surely this ship would have enough food to feed, probably at least the crew, but the prisoners as well. So, yeah, another investigation check.
17 plus 1, 18.
Okay. You're pretty confident that there's got to be some kind of food on the ship. More than likely, it's got to be with the prisoners. So you go back downstairs and you spot some barrels behind the prisoners. They were kind of like huddling around it, not quite realizing what it was, but blocking your view of it so you didn't see it before.
Well, wait, who's downstairs still? Andy?
Moi.
Just Andy?
I
Yep.
believe.
Yeah, he's spending the next hour casting. This is all happening within the first hour.
Yeah. I feel like I can't do everything, but I know what needs to happen. We need to feed these guys, help them get their strength back, and Andy's doing a good job of that. We need to maybe start collecting the details of who's actually on our ship to maybe get them back to their homes. And then I need to go back to the ship and work out where's the closest place that we can land to get more supplies and things like that.
All right. Well, amongst the barrels that you found that contained food, you spend some time pulling food out and giving it to the prisoners. After they've all got a bit of food to eat, you start going through and like looking at over it, and you find 3 barrels full of rations, or 3 crates full of one day rations, and you estimate that there's about 100 rations in each crate.
Just 300 rations.
Yeah.
Estimation. You're pretty sure.
I would kind of like not disrupting Andy's ceremony, kind of like fish them out and give like 1 to each person, like right now. Close the lid, and then I'm gonna get back over to our ship and work out where the nearest island is.
Do we know which ship's better?
Yours.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Theirs is for speed. Yours is for trade and combat.
I'll start carrying those barrels over to our ship then.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that their ship is very much designed for intercepting other ships, like pirating.
Yeah.
But your ship is designed for like general purpose.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
I'd be looking for Asta. I'll be going, and like as soon as I can, cock an eye on her, because I'm not going to be trying to jump between our ship and their ship, because I will know my own physical limitations, even if it's only 5 feet between the 2 ships. But as soon as I see Asta and I can see Zorak moving rations and food and whatnot, as soon as I see her, I'll be waiting to kind of, either like I'm not yelling and screaming, but if I can like get like one-on-one with her, for example, or a close conversation, I'll be trying to get that to the point where I'll be going like, oh, what's the go here? Can we use their ship? Can they be a part of our crew? At the same time, is how many rations? Be starting off with how many rations have they got? What, and then I'll then refer to her how much we've got. And then at the same, then like a whole rundown of what have we got, what have they got, where have we got to go? Where's like in the example of what's the closest known island where we can use food? Is this second ship usable in the sense of more the merrier, less parts because we got 2 ships, or is it something that we sell? Like this is kind of a rundown, because again, Nicholas has become used to the people that he's around, so he's no longer about, oh wow, this is all about the adventure, like these, because he knows that Brock's all about the drinking, he knows Zorak's all about the fighting, he knows that Asta is a logical thinker in many senses, so this is where Nicholas is now, where he's a logical thinker himself. So he's going to Asta going, like,
a lot of
A,
questions all
B,
at
C, D, E, G, E, F, like, what's the go?
How can we try to sell the boat?
Do we sell the boat? Do we keep the boat, etc.?
First things first, I think we need to sort out who exactly we have on that extra ship. Who was enslaved. Perhaps we're able to, they have family missing them, perhaps, us delivering them back, perhaps, we may get something for our assistance in that, in returning them safely.
We might be able to use crew.
And for
both
any of
ships, for example, like if we've got a basic crew for our ship, which is a 6 plus ourselves 5. Is this a ship that we can use, or is it can we sell it, or is it usable for us? Can we send this other ship if we have the crew to do our own bidding?
think, and I don't know if you want me to roll a history check, but I would possibly say that I think the ship that we have is better. Once we, can sort out all of the passengers and things like that, perhaps Unther or someone can fly that ship to follow us to the next city, and perhaps we can sell it for a little bit of money in our banks.
I feel that it is a smaller ship, yes. So does that mean that it's a better ship in the way of getting materials faster to different ships? Can we use it in that sense? I don't want to sell it if we don't need to. Like, can we use it in our benefit?
If we got to pay for the crew for 2 lots of ships, though, just starting to get a bit of a mission.
But can we make those profits?
When we are not using it, like a port, like a
So
like the time.
you're pretty sure that if you're not using a ship and you want to find somewhere to park it, you're either going to have to pay hefty fees for someone to store it, or for someone to protect it. Either or, you lose a fair amount of money from it. Like, unless the ship is being repaired, there's no real point for it to not be moving and not be crewed by someone.
Perception, that is 22.
You're fairly confident that you don't have enough people to man 2 ships.
Yeah.
You may be able to struggle to get the second ship to a port, but like the amount of people that you know can sail barely controls your ship.
Yeah.
You need more people for yours. You're not confident
that.
in these slaves being able to handle any kind of ship given the state of them and their knowledge.
So I know I'm channeling and all that shit, but can I make a suggestion? So like it's already grappled onto our ship. Can we just like re-rig the ropes to tow it instead?
Yeah, you could do that. You just have to really you dramatically slow down your ship.
All right, and that
we aren't really doing anything, and we could just move all of the slaves onto our ship just in case we have to cut off the other boat for any emergency. So
that's a good idea. And is our boat big enough that we have a place that all of these people can kind of like shelter for, like on a floor or something?
Yeah, 100%. Like your ship has enough storage for I think it was like 60 people. Because the hammocks you got are like hot swappable, so someone takes a rest and then they leave and they go start their duties, and then the next person takes the rest. So
yeah,
definitely good for it.
I think old Andy here is the thinker. I think we tow the boat behind. I'll chart a course for the nearest island that we can see, and then we can maybe sell off the second boat and see if we can maybe see if any of our new crew members would like to stay with us, or where they live, and perhaps we can return them to where they're from.
Well, give me a history check, Danny.
That's 12. Not 13.
A what? Okay. I had something here for that. Alright, you remember Crowport, which is very close to, it's a town pretty close to you. Sorry, city close to you. Very well renowned for its trade, and it's seen as a stop off before heading to further destinations, so it's like a must for ships. Does have a shipyard for repairs and construction of other ships, so you do buy and sell ships there. You do remember there being a casino as well as a lighthouse and a world-renowned fighting pit. So you're pretty sure that would probably be the best place to go, especially if you wanted to sell an entire ship there. One thing you do think would be of interest to some of your people is that it is widely known that there is a decent population of werefolk beings who were once despised but are now seen as great warriors and have their own clans. Even though they usually face discrimination in the other nations. Here they're often found at a fighter's pit, among other places, and on the docks.
Sounds like a good place to go to me.
Do I know how far away Crowport is from right where we are?
You don't know off the top of your head, but you can check the map.
Yep.
And on the map, it's roughly 8 days. Probably going to be closer to 10 with towing the ship.
Well, that's where
Let
Load on
if
it.
Nicholas can get aboard the other ship, for example, he would be talking to the slaves on the ship, going basically just testing on them, because you got 25 people over there, and he's gone, okay, like 11 people in total, including ourselves, can do a basic run of the mill. So he'll be going, okay, well, how many of these people on this side of the ship are willing to be sailors, basically?
I think they're all almost half dead though.
Well, I'm assuming between Andy giving them assistance and the amount of rations that are or were on this ship, that there should be a sufficient amount of food to perk them up a bit to the point where it's like they're to be in a reasonable mind.
It'll just be a free will kind of thing. Is who in the business there has the capacity to be a sailor and wants to be a sailor.
Yeah, and that's what Nicholas will be trying to find. Is like what people are willing to move on, and at the very least, if they're not happy, and there's not a significant amount of numbers to run this ship, at least be helping us with our own.
I'm all for you recruiting new members of the crew next to Crowport.
Yes.
Onwards. So you're towing the other ship to Crowport. So yeah, you'll have to spend some time tying the ship.
How many on the other ship do you actually want to keep on, just for our own?
Well, you can't exactly just drop the prisoners off anywhere. You'd actually have to go to the island, but if you do a general consensus of the sailors and say, look, this is the plan, we're going to go to Crowport, sell the other ship, you guys can be free and whatnot. I reckon a good 15 of them, 20, I'm going to say 18 of them will stay on. They're happy to sail with you guys, given that, they were all taken prisoner from other other villages and small groups. So pretty much their families and their homes are all gone.
Well, I
Right, so
feel
the
that
next
Nicholas has talked to the NPCs to get the 18.
Yeah.
Because that was at least one of the things that I wanted to do, is at least get on the other side of
Danny,
the
half of
second
them
ship.
are all princes. Yeah, they're all definitely going to give you a huge ransom. No, they're all.
I'd like a
from
castle,
very-
please.
They're all from very small villages. They were accumulated over a period of time when their villages were raided. They're pretty sure that their families are gone, but those who think that maybe they want to get off on the next port and try and find their way back home. So you're going to get about 18 of them that are going to stay on.
All right.
And they're called 1 to 18.
Oh, come on, mate.
No.
I
I'm
am
going to
not-
write this on the
look,
books.
Give me
1 to
some
18.
time, give me some time, and I'll give you a fucking sheet that has their information on it.
Make sure you do, that's all. I'm
Not
saying.
now, though.
I've got an Excel sheet and everything right here on my third monitor. Alright?
Can
Alright,
every
so-
name just be their number in a different language?
Ons,
Yeah,
zwei,
maybe a duo.
no, they're not all
1,
German.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Again, I said they're not all German. Alright? Wow.
They're all they're all blonde hair, blue eyes, and they all have a very strange moustache.
Wow, they're me in real life, except for the moustache part.
They're 18 triplets things, but not triplets, whatever it is, 18lets. Someone appreciated my terrible joke.
I love
I
your dad
think
joke.
I think Ella's just supposed to laugh, so she will.
Just being kind.
Is that why she's with you?
Yeah, exactly. I am a joke, so
It's the first right thing he said all night.
Well,
I'm the DM. Everything I say is right.
so do we have enough food then? For the 10
Yeah,
days.
so you'll have enough to get there, but you will have to ration it. But it pretty much means that when you get to Crowport, you're not really going to have anything left.
Okay. Sell the ship and then try to buy some
Yeah.
supplies, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, a ship is worth a fair amount of money, so you're fairly confident you're going to get a decent funding from it.
Yep. All right. All right. Well, is anything eventful happening on the flight?
Not
and I'm pretty
this
sure people
session.
wanna, I think people would want to rest up as well.
Yeah, so like I had two other sections for this session, but we're not going to fit them in. So, you're going to make it to Crowport.
Yeah.
No issues. And yeah, so after 10 days of sailing, you do manage to get to Crowport. No real issues. There was a bit of fog on the way there, but you just followed the compass and you managed to get all the way to Crowport. No issues. Once you do see land, like you were flying over land for a couple of days, you did stop to try and hunt for some fresh meat and whatnot. So I'm sure Brock wants to try and hunt and cook some food up. So he can do that.
He's probably a bit half asleep. I don't think he's feeling particularly well.
No, yeah, I figured that much. So yeah, you guys do manage to hunt a couple of animals and feed the rest of your crew and passengers all the way up to Crowport. So yeah, you managed to make it to Crowport. No real issues. Everyone's fed. Yeah, coming into Crowport, you do. It's you see like the lighthouse from a fair distance away, and as you get closer and closer, you can see there's quite a few other ships around. Quite a few landing, quite a few taking off. And Unther really helps you in like reading how they determine when your ship comes into land and like when it's allowed to and whatnot. Like their version of air traffic control.
No.
But yeah, so you start going towards where. Sorry, I should have had this on the map. Start heading towards where the. What should we call it? Where a dock is. Because you're towing the ship, you really need to find somewhere to sell it. So you're heading towards the shipyards.
Yeah.
So yeah, you head towards the shipyards, and yeah, you successfully manage to like drop close to the ground, and you do kind of transfer to the smaller ship and get it to the ground, and then you climb up a rope back up to your ship and you park it somewhere else. But yeah, you manage to make it to a dock with no issues. And the harbour master comes out and just starts talking to you. So once you've been tied into these docks, excuse the water. I couldn't find a picture that had sky, and I'm not spending that much time. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've only got back.
I must have to put your characters on.
Hey. All right, so we're imagining that it's sky rather than water.
Yes, I really cannot be bothered to Photoshop that.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah.
We all have that.
So yeah, you're tied into the docks, and an old, grizzled man walks out. Look, he looks fairly strong, but yeah, he's pretty old. Walks in, goes, "What are you here for?"
Well, I'll like no, I'll let Zorak go. You go.
I was about to say, I'll let you go.
No. I want to hear what Zorak says. You know.
I
you're-
vote El Capitan.
I'll look at Andy.
Zorak, you go. No, Asta, you go. No, Zorak, you go. Angie, I'll go.
Yeah, I'll look at Andy.
Fucking. We're looking to sell some shit. But
Sell the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, you
that's
got a ship
100%
to
what I
sell?
said.
And he looks up and like looks at your ship that you're on now and goes, you want to sell this ship?
It's up to
No.
him. I want to sell a ship.
I think the little one. I think we were gonna sell, weren't we, guys?
And he looks and he goes, oh yeah, like I saw that interceptor ship came in not long before this one. Is that the one you want to sell?
Yes, it was. It had pirates on them. Nasty fellas they were.
What a bunch of bastards. You killed them all, I assume?
Yes, and we freed all of these guys as well. I'm assuming all of our people kind of like filtering off now, like the new peoples, or not really. The new people we rescued.
Yeah, so like the few people that you rescued that do want to get off, they all kind of like walk up and hug you, and you know they're like bowing down in front of you, like thanking you for rescuing them, and like we'll forever appreciate it. And but yeah, they all disembark, and the rest of them are kind of just standing around, like they're not too sure what to do because you know they've agreed to stay on, but you know they don't know how to sail a ship.
I'm assuming John's teaching them while we're doing stuff, or if he, I'll tell
Yeah,
him.
so
to do
him
that.
and Unther would kind of be spending a bit of time, like in the 10-day trip to get here, they would have showed them the absolute basics, but now that they've arrived here, they're still like, I don't know what to do. Like, this is the first time I've sailed to another town or city.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll probably make it an announcement to everybody in the crew first. All right. Everybody stay on deck until we sort out what's happening with our second ship. For those of you who were leaving for settlement of a city, this may be your calling. And for the rest of you, we'll make some calls soon. Yeah, and we'll have to sort out.
So is he giving us? He hasn't given us the price for that. Yep.
Yeah. So the dockmaster's like, oh, yeah, I can put a feelers out for some of the guys who may be interested in purchasing a ship such as that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's not too often that we get an interceptor in here, so
Your lucky
should sell
day,
pretty
mate.
quickly. Well, it depends on the quality of the ship, don't it?
Where we?
I was gonna say, do I know if the ship quality of the one like we got was like decent quality?
You know, it's decent, but it does look like it's taken some damage and it's been repaired hastily. So it would bring the price down a little, but it's still, you know, a decent ship.
Would I know if we would get more if we like quickly tried to like fix up some of the hasty patching things, like?
Not really, because like you can't really quickly fix the damage because like the patchwork they've got on is the hasty patches, and they've done it to keep it shipworthy or sea skyworthy and whatnot. The only way you're going to fix that damage and make it worth more is if you actually spend time in the shipyard.
I reckon we just sell as is, just get what we can get or whatever.
Could I ask a very important appraisal question?
Of course.
Would the Thanos pirate increase or decrease the value?
Thanos pirate.
I don't even know what that is.
The dockmaster looks at you weird. He's like, "What is Thanos?" You're just like clicking in front of him.
The bastard knows.
Can I show him the dust pile?
I'd see.
He looks at the dust pile. It's just like, "Is ash? Yes."
Yes, it's called the blip. 5 years.
I'm really just imagining an eye patch in the pile, and that's it.
Oh shit! Surprise, motherfucker!
And like a
So-
couple of gold teeth.
I'd
Oh
say that.
yeah,
Hey.
any gold teeth we can sell.
No.
Well, what are the names of well, when you have time, of
Yeah,
course.
I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not doing it tonight.
Oh no, I was talking to the harbour master.
Ah,
thank you,
okay.
To you.
Oh,
When you find out the names of those guys who may be interested in purchasing the ship, let us know, and I'll look to Zorak and Nick and Andy, and I don't know where Brock is at the moment. Brock, I don't think is feeling
He's
very
drunk somewhere.
I'm just chilling on the deck.
well. Oh,
Yeah.
He's dealing with a hangover.
yeah.
we're sure we'd come to an agreement.
Yeah. He shakes hands like, yeah, I'll certainly try and find a buyer for you, but it's out of my hands if it sells or not.
Thanks.
You
We
know how
appreciate it.
these rich folk are. They buy such frivolous shit. Yeah. So he lets you know that it's going to take a couple of days to find a buyer, but he gives you information. Says he does suggest going to the one of the local taverns, having a few beers, dance, and also going to the fighting pits. He informs you that you can earn a fair bit of coin at the fighting pits if you're willing to entertain the crowds.
I'll look around at everyone. Like, you guys can tell I don't say anything, but that
Wagging
really,
the eyebrows.
yeah, choked me
Yeah,
up.
he lets you know that one of the key points to go see is the lighthouse, as it's got a gorgeous view from up the top, and it's also
These
yeah,
fighting pits that get mentioned, are they for armed combat or unarmed combat?
they do have different brackets of fights. So some are armed, some are unarmed, some of them are group combat, some of them are magic.
You know, look at Zorak's direction and say we can probably take anyone, right?
I reckon we could bloody take a hit, mate.
I'm all
And give
down
one
for
back.
money.
He looks at you guys and like he can hear you talking about it, and he goes, "You guys are in a bit of a luck. There's a bit of a good fighter on at the moment. He's one of those werebears. He's pretty deadly with his axe."
I'll pull my axe out and say, interesting. I'll have to see.
And he looks at your axe. He goes, "I'd definitely be keen to see that fight. If you do sort that out, let me know. I want to come place a couple of bets."
Sounds
Is
good.
there have to pay or sign up?
Well, it's free to come see, but you pay for your drinks and you pay to gamble. It's a good time.
And these drinks, where might we find some of them? The inn? Where am I heading for the inn?
Um,
Well, no, that was.
he goes, yeah, it's pretty much the city centre. You can just follow the sounds of people drinking, and you'll find it pretty easily.
Mate, if I have to follow the sounds of people drinking, I won't be leaving the ship.
So, are we gonna check out the fighting pit? What time is it? Like, in the game?
It's
There's a
geez,
couple of things.
it's like 10 a.m.
Yeah, okay. Because I'd love to do a couple of random little things. Possibly see if someone can fucking identify my axe for not an expensive price.
Oof.
Zorak, maybe I'll come with you. If there's anyone in town that recognizes me, maybe we can get something of a discount on your axe, perhaps.
Yeah.
Shit, give me a bit. You guys keep going.
Recognizes you.
I don't know if you know this, but before I joined you guys, I'm a pretty big entertainer around the parts, so there's a fair chance someone might recognize the old mug.
Hey, listen, I'll take anything I get. I need more information about my axe.
Of
And
course.
can I say, when I killed those cultists, would I have brought one of their masks with me?
Mm.
So I
What
like
was that,
shot
sorry?
around. When I killed the cultists, would I have brought one of the masks with me?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I assume you would have.
yeah.
It does sound like something that you would have done.
I'll just
But-
like take that with me as well and just ask kind of not every random person, but just occasionally just ask if anyone recognizes it. Just try to get some more info on that.
Yeah.
That's all I
you
need
can
to do.
it.
Well, at the very least, what I've left on this ship is the 3 bloodstained, robes, and the malachite gem.
Malachi.
Back. That's it. I knew I got it wrong. Every time I said it. I would have left the gem and the robes in after confirming with Asta in the ship's captain quarters, one of the chests there. So
Yeah. Well, as you guys are all departing, you kind of see John and Uther like rocking it off to see who stays on the ship.
nice.
But yeah, like a fair few of the your new crewmates all start like heading off. Like yeah, like the guys who don't want to stay on, they're all gone. They've said their goodbyes. But the guys who have said that they're going to stay on, they've all headed off trying to see if they can earn a little bit of money and buy a drink, I assume.
So actually, that kind of the metagame, and maybe a history check for pirate life slash sailor life themselves. When the ship like it pulls up at a dock, do we literally just say, "All right, everybody come back in 3 days or so," like kind of thing, and then everybody kind of fend for
Well,
themselves?
I'm going to assume it's like be back here by this time, and then we'll let you know what's happening the next day, whether or not you're heading off the next day or you're staying or what's going to happen. But usually, you would like the captain would say, "Hey, we've got this long, or you have this long. Do whatever, but be back by this time."
Yeah, just say 2 days in
Yeah,
port.
couple of
then,
days.
Yep. All right. I'll kind of turn to them and say, all right, it looks like we've got a lot of shit to do here. Everybody come back here in 2 days' time. I don't know what time it is right now. Shall we
It's like
say
10 a.m.
what time? Sorry.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Everybody be back here 2 days, like 5 p.m. and then we'll work, like possibly in the
2 days time by sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right, so they all kind of just disperse. Quite a few of them are like in a group laughing, and they're very happy that they've like made it back to civilization safe.
While
get
the
it.
dockmaster's here, I want to ask, what are the charges for keeping the boat here for 2 days?
He looks to you guys. For ship this size, it's about 4 silver a day.
Excellent. I'll give him 10 silver, 2 as a tip.
He takes it, like bites the coin, makes sure it's real, and goes, "It's a pleasure, mate. We'll see you in a couple of days."
Perfect. And yeah, make sure no one damages it or anything. That's what that extra 2 is for. And
He spreads out his arms and just like, "Well, that's of course what I'm here for."
excellent. I'm gonna depart the ship and turn back and say, Zorg, let's go find someone to have a look at that axe, eh?
Sounds good to me, mate.